We're going live. Concurrent views. Well, going live. Going live. There we go. Oh, there we go. It says go live. I don't know.
Now, here we go. Now I'm supporting the
Oh, look. Now we're
Your
live. Hey.
ex-boyfriends that you just broke up with.
We didn't break up. We can talk about that, too. That's not breaking news.
Breaking news!
All right. So, let's do this. Where's the fucking start button for this thing?
Is anyone listening to us?
We are. We've already got people watching. We've already got a couple in the chat room.
KUNT, the one for jazz. It's not KUNT.
Did y'all go to KUNT?
They had just changed it to KNTU.
No, this weekend.
Did I go to KUNT?
Did you go up to see?
KUNT.
Did you go up to CUNT?
No, we did not go to CUNT because we got to DRUNK until 5:30 in the morning, and I tried to take Seth's friend to my room.
Do people not know what I do on Tuesday night?
Every fucking show.
Every
Look, let's see how many
fucking
texts I
show.
got. None. Guess I'm a loser.
All right.
Someone text me so I know that people care. I got a text from someone that says,
I don't
dang,
know
man,
what's
this
going on."
new bra is something else.
And is there a picture
Is there a picture? Can you send a picture?
of this new bra? That's something
We want to
else?
see this new bra. I promise I won't show it to
Please.
anyone. I want to know if I want to wear it.
All right, here we go. And in 3, 2, and 1.
This is Ray from the Methinks, and you're listening to the Jerry Jonestown Massacre on FM 80, 90. What station is it on?
It's a fucking podcast, dude.
A podcast?
It's
Like
a
on
podcast.
like computer radio? You guys went to the fucking computer radio show? What the
Yeah.
fuck? Nobody fucking listens to the computer radio. Shit.
This episode of the is brought to you by
Geist Note.
and
Victor Wrench.
and Plastic Object.
You ready? We getting the queue? This is some serious business right here.
This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
For I am a sinner in the hands of an angry God. Bloody Mary, full of vodka, blessed are you among cocktails. Pray for me now, and at the hour of my death, which I hope is soon. Amen.
You get it?
In this world has done something wrong that can't be undone. Every time I look into your eyes, I see someone that I can recognize. You're too beautiful to die. So beautiful to die. You're America's death row sweetheart.
Show number 336. It is October 1st, 2019. Oh, October 1st. The month of your birth. We're coming up on your birthday. And apparently you smell good. Don't stink of pizza.
No.
Or something. You're fresh.
Well, that was a lie, obviously. I'm not fresh.
You're not really fresh?
No. I took a shower this morning, but I also had a work day. So I probably have a little tinge of swamp ass somewhere in my
Just
pants.
a tinge?
Just a little tinge, enough to make a good sour beer with.
Wow. Where you dip your butt into instead of a koi pond, you dip it into a yeah.
It's a-
vat.
Yeah, it's a double IPA.
Can you imagine that? The
Double
Matt
IPA
Stubbs
made with
body.
I
Double
can.
IPA, and it's made by Noble Ray. So they put your face on the can, and it's one of those two cans where you twist it around.
Yeah.
This needs to happen. Of course,
Noble Ray, contact us.
the other thing is
Which is back in business now.
they are back in business, and the other thing is we need to focus all our energy on getting the Methinks a beer.
Noble Ray. It's right there, man. Right there for the killing. Or
But
we
they're
should,
not a Fort Worth brewery.
I wonder if we should just start our own brewery, like everybody's told us to from day one, and become millionaires.
But do you not think that market's oversaturated? It's like vape shops.
Yeah, but the thing is, non-creative people are the ones making the shit.
They're
you
not.
and I are pretty creative.
We have a pretty good palate.
This is a think tank in here.
We
We'd
are
be
a
like
think tank.
Armadillo. We'd
We
have
are a
all
think
kinds
tank.
of good stuff. I had
We're a
their
really
yacht.
good think tank.
I had their yacht club number 3 this week.
How was that?
Awesome. Stuck with me all
It wasn't
day.
yachty. Did it
was
make you
very
want to
good.
put on your dad shorts and get on a yacht and maybe
No, it
jam
made me want to
some
get drunk.
ELO?
Yeah, you would like it.
Yes.
Have you tried any of the yacht club series?
I have not. No,
You need to, because that's Denny works up there, right?
I do know that.
Yeah.
I know that Denny's up there.
And they just had
When's
an
he gonna come on?
Oktoberfest party up there in the I'm sorry?
Haven't we been asking Denny to come on the show for 6 years?
That dude's a busy guy though, man. He's booking rock and roll shows, trying to get the
Making
Toadies to
beer.
play what was Bell and Backstreet on Bell, or what is? I already forgot that venue name. Yeah, no, he really was. He was this close to booking the Toadies there at Backyard at Bell.
They have a noise ordinance problem. How
This
does
was
that gonna
right
work?
before, but that was the main thing too. That, and they thought that it would get over capacity, but he was really trying, and he said he was really close to doing it. He had like pretty much the deal signed, and then something, I can't remember who he said backed out.
Todd.
No, I don't think it was on the band end. I think it had to do with something with the city stuff and the because I think it might have had to do with
Fucking
permits or
Denton.
something like that, because it was they were going to end up having to. They were afraid they were going to have to shut down Bell or something if it got too big, or something like that, which I could totally imagine it doing.
I'm kind of enjoying watching this revolt on Denton because it's changing,
Revolt.
man. And I
Oh.
can't believe what's happening. This ain't our town anymore.
Yeah,
And all our friends that live up there are like, man, it's not the same Denton it used to
It's
be.
not Dallas.
Speaking of which, I mean, we got a few things we need to get into.
The show ain't Dallas, yo.
Mr. Eastside over there, you throwing up your
Eastside.
E's yet? Got you're supporting a Dallas band on your head. Eastside.
Wait, East
So
would be that, right?
we've had a problem with like Fort Worth Magazine came out and told us that we're not considered Fort Worth because we're in the mid cities. Can we be considered for Dallas things now that you're in Dallas?
Yeah, for sure.
Now that you represent, I'll represent Tarrant County. You represent Dallas County. We got it all covered, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I don't know if you heard this last week
I don't know if I heard it either.
on our best of show that we had with Susie and Jeff Prince, but
Susie and Jeff Prince.
we won an award.
Jeff Prince of Bel Air.
Yes, that's who it was.
What'd we win?
Reader's
like to
Choice,
know.
best podcast of 2019.
So, like I said, we're like the Patriots of podcasting. We really are. This is out of hand.
I wasn't expecting it. It took me by surprise and shock because
I need to start dating Giselle,
you should. And I
or Gazelle, as we call her in here.
eventually the pressure of stardom is going to go to my head, and I'll just commit suicide.
You need to go to a rub and tug and get busted on camera getting your wank pulled a few times. Okay.
Like just a few times, like
Yeah.
wank, wank.
Yeah, and then
Busted.
we need to have one player that gets convicted for murder right after one of our Will needs to go. He needs to get put in prison and kill himself, like
Why?
Hernandez did.
What?
Patriots.
Okay.
And then
And one of us are gonna. I would say one of us would develop a terrible drug habit, but that's not too far out of reach.
on your part,
On my part,
yeah, I'm clean living, bro.
are you? Is that what Dallas does
Drinking
for you?
Einstock. Yeah, we ride scooters and make our lives better.
Really?
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, I want to just say thank you to everybody that voted. I didn't put out the call for the Russian bots to vote for us this year. There's no conspiracy. There's no nothing. I totally.
Oh, this was a
wasn't
real win, is
expecting-
what you're saying. We
This
didn't
is
use
a
we don't have Inflategate. See, much
real-
like
the Patriots had Inflategate.
Yeah,
no, I've never done the Russian bot thing. That's always a joke. But we didn't even really talk about it this year. We just kind of threw it out there for people to go vote, but we didn't really throw it out there. So
I didn't.
It
I don't
really
think
is
I
a
even posted it.
huge. I think I did once.
I've been
on the show
really
thing.
busy though. That's why I've been a shitty mascotarian.
Is that what?
Yeah, I've
They
been
are?
busy, man.
Is that
The
what
massacres, the masketeers.
The
That's
ma-
what I call them. The masketeers.
Masketerians?
Yeah, I've been a
The
bad one lately.
Masketeers. I like the Masketeers.
I've been a bad masketeer lately. Haven't been a good leader of men.
Well, it's because of your Dallas life.
I was getting into Dallas and getting out of this
That is true. You're getting
place.
You were getting out of Watauga. You can't turn your back on all of Tarrant County.
No.
You just turn
Well,
your back on Northeast Tarrant County.
And I think the right people know that I would never do that. So
that's true.
But hey, you know,
But now you're Dallas
people
boy.
come and go, man. People come and go.
I got a lot of messages last week.
About me?
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, he quit the show?
Yeah.
He's like, fuck this.
1 week over in Dallas and he quits the show?
Yeah, the time, I mean, that crossed my mind, whoever sent that in. Well, Dave thinks I'm going to die pretty soon anyway, so you need to start.
Well, the
he says
stories
need
you
to
were
s-
telling last night at practice.
He says you need to start.
You're on the fast track. You just opened the
need to
North
audition.
Texas tollway to death.
You need to audition a co-host.
Yeah, I'm gonna start running auditions through here
So if
on
you
off
send,
nights.
Send in your audition tapes.
Yeah, if anybody wants to,
You better
to take
hurry.
Matt's place. You better hurry
According to
because
Dave, you better hurry.
the tolls are cheap and he's on the fast lane.
No.
Dallas death.
He says that because okay. Here, I'll just tell the story here. So, there's an establishment that back in the day I would frequent a lot when I worked in radio.
Cumulus, the power.
So-
wait, you weren't a Cumulus thing.
No,
were
it
you?
was a Clear Channel thing.
Clear Channel. Oh,
And I fell in love with a few women's and hung out a lot.
Did you ever drag anything out of there?
No.
There's a camera
No.
on you.
No, man. Anyway, so the one of my favorite strip clubs is the Lodge. I've always loved that
It is
place.
the Lodge.
And they have great fucking food. I go there for the food. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I haven't been there in forever. Well, so
That's why I go there. Is for the food.
that's why I go there as well. I'm on the keto diet, and I have to go there.
I like tacos.
I see food and I eat it. That's my diet, especially that kind of food.
Fish tacos.
So anyway, I went to go get beer. I moved in. Made my first trip last Friday or the Friday before. Loaded up the car, went and took a bunch of stuff, put it in, like, you know, already beaten down with moving. It was my first load, which is funny. Leaf had been moving for fucking 2 weeks, and so
What?
well, not 2 weeks. She got everything ready.
Oh, ready
She's
to
been
go.
getting things ready for 2 weeks.
Well, what do you
Then
have
Seth
at this
started
point?
getting-
Like a duffel bag and some,
Yeah,
a mattress?
pretty much. That's why she was pissed.
She's. You have an easy.
And I would
load.
sit there. I would sit there and bitch about how, damn, I'm just so sick of fucking moving. And she'd just look at me like, I'm gonna slit your throat.
You have a
So-
carload.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so I dropped off my carload. There's no fucking beer in the fridge, so I immediately was okay. Well, I gotta go take care of that. So I went to go get a case of beer down at a racetrack, down Spur 348, also known as Northwest
Highway, where you can get
Well, I didn't know it was that.
rub and tug, prostitutes,
Yeah.
and all the strip clubs in Dallas.
So where I went and bought beer was racetrack, within 2 miles. I think it was 1.6 miles away from my apartment,
Mm-hmm.
and right across the street from there, lo and behold, the Lodge.
What'd you do? Just look up and go. That used to be
Honestly,
my home.
I went, this is going to be a problem.
Has it yet?
Has not, because I've been too busy. That's the thing.
What are you busy doing?
Just stuff, man.
Controlling your
Like,
scene?
No, absolutely not controlling
Lining
my
up
scene.
Dallas women?
No,
No.
man.
That pool top deck? Or that pool deck?
No, man. Have you seen? Did I show you the pictures of the pool?
You
It's
did.
fucking badass.
Are we going to come do a show over there?
Yeah.
I'll
I
bring
thought see tonight I thought that show we were going to try to go to was at Gas Monkey, and I was like, well, that's fucking 5 minutes away.
yeah.
We can just if we don't get shit, if we don't get anything worth a darn, we could just go to my apartment, and we have a big ass like lounge area that you can go and set up for podcasting and stuff.
You're oh fuck, that reminds me. I gotta put something in the show notes. Anyway,
So yeah, I was thinking that we might end up doing it over there, but that show wasn't at that venue.
it wasn't at that venue, and all hell's broken loose. I've gotten some apologies and stuff, so it's all good.
The corrosion of conformity.
Look in my
Why do I scare that dude? I
eyes.
scare Pepper every time I see him. He's like, this guy wants to kill me.
Who?
Pepper. I don't know what it is.
Well, maybe because the last time you
When
were
I put my
drunk
arm around him,
and you touched him,
yeah,
and
he didn't
he's
like that.
Why did you touch me?
Yeah, and then we carted my drunk girlfriend all over the place, going, "Hey, I want to take a picture with you. Can I take a picture with you?
That's
Can I get a picture?"
That's such a reduction.
Yeah, and this band here had to deal with that too.
Which one? Oh, the Dillinger Escape
Can I
Plan.
take
Yeah.
a picture with you? This is my boyfriend.
That night was crazy.
I like how
That was really crazy.
Yeah, it was.
I can't find this damn fucking thing.
Yeah, that was the night I told everybody because I had nose surgery right after that, and I told everyone that Dillinger Escape Plan, that the mosh pit did that to me because I also had a picture. I had a picture of my nose that I posted right after the surgery, and then I also had a picture posted with Greg of the form of, I can't say formally, but because if they were together, he would still be in the band. Dillinger Escape Plan, the Dillinger Escape
Dillinger
Plan.
Escape Plan. Now of the Black Queen
Now of the Black Queen
and Killer Be Killed.
and of
Giraffe
Be Killed
Tongue
University.
Orchestra. When he and Giraffe
No,
Tongue?
that was
Ben.
Ben's project
Yeah,
with
okay.
Brent. But anyway, yeah. So cool things happen and stuff when you go out with the Stebbolino and the Dustarino.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So yeah, I'd say we do a show from your joint here before too long. Bring the road crew. We'll just set up out there.
Let's see how long
We'll
we
see what's
last,
up.
man. There's been some incidents already.
Up there?
Oh yeah.
What are y'all doing? Y'all
Just
gonna get
doing
kicked out
us,
of that
man.
joint?
It's like
That
fucking,
joint is nice.
It's like the I don't know, man. We just keep fucking up.
It reminds me a
usually
lot
has
of
to
the
do with
Southside
alcohol.
Lofts. Y'all haven't walked into anybody's apartment wrongly, have you?
I'm so worried that I'm gonna do that shit.
You're gonna be drunk and walk. I got into this conversation because we
Except
were
I'm
talking
not
about.
gonna be doing the shooting like the dumb cunt. Oh fuck!
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Get it? Kill that bitch.
You're down. We're good. We're good. Okay. God dang. That was a giant water bug.
That's why we get the awards.
Shit. I thought it was a wasp. Oh, you scared the fuck out of me because I was about to turn around and see a wasp. Whatever. Anyway.
That's why we get awards right there.
Where's the motherfucker at?
I don't know. I'll cut a motherfucker too. I brought my knife.
You did?
Yeah. We don't always have to use firearms. You
We
dead, I say. You dead. You want to
Kill it.
fuck with
Anyway.
me?
So,
Geiger,
yeah.
I think is what we're about to get into.
We're about to get into Amber Geiger. And
fucking idiot.
all hell, I'm calling today Black Tuesday because a lot of shit went down in my world today.
Oh yeah,
One
you
of
had
them
a
being-
major announcement too.
I do have a major announcement. We'll get to that in a little bit.
I need to get another beer.
But Amber Geiger, this whole apartment thing, these lofts on South Side, I work in a lot of apartments, putting them together now here in Fort Worth. That shit's easy to do. And a lot of them look like the apartments you moved into, where every floor and everything
I'm not joking, dude.
is mirrored and looks exactly the same. Now they've gotten smart and painted the hallways different colors, kind of like the parking garages
Not
and
mine.
stuff. Are yours all the same?
Yeah.
You and Seth are going to get drunk one night, walk into someone's apartment, and get shot, and it'll be castle wall.
very, very worried about that. Like one thing
That's not good.
one thing that Alif has done that has been really good for me is she put this little like plant thing right in front of the not a weed plant, like right in front of our door, and it has a very recognizable look to it. So that helps me. No, this has already happened.
Has it really?
Yeah, Seth and I went out on the town because Alif's been out of town, so we've been
Yeah,
we've been bachelor broing it up a little bit.
How's that been going?
Well,
I asked y'all to go out of town with me this weekend, and there was no response.
yeah, he had already invited a couple of people to come hang out and stuff and see the new apartment. So we got smashed though, and
bunch of chicks.
The night before poor Alif, she's gonna kill me, man. The night before she leaves, Seth gets these
You're
scooters.
just now recognizing that?
Yeah, I know it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But $350 scooters. These things go 17 miles an hour.
Wait, he bought these?
Yes.
Why don't you just? You could have brought some back from the practice place. They're all over the place over there.
Are they the same things?
They're the exact same things. Yeah.
Well, anyway, Seth bought them. And dude, it is so fun. Like I go in the park, like we first got them charged up. Me and Seth are just hauling ass, and Alif are all hauling ass through the hallways. Just you can hear them. They're like.
You're not supposed to ride those in the hallways of your apartment.
No. So then we're like, we should go to the parking garage. So we go to the parking garage.
Sweet jumps.
Oh man, sweet jumps everywhere, dude. So we start taking. First of all, I throw a little hissy fit because it's just Alif and Seth, like, and so I had to wait till one of them got sick of doing it till I could hop on one and do my
two?
freestyle. Yeah, we only have two, but I'm thinking about buying one.
How much are they?
I think Seth said he paid $350 or something like that.
That's not bad.
So check this out.
That's half a gun.
We start screwing around in the parking garage and everything, and then me and Seth had a few pops. We had a long day at work, and we both stopped. I had to do a promotion with Shinerbach at a bar that a nice bar, and with nice people,
collared shirt bar,
nice friends, very nice friends there, very nice.
Collared shirt, button up.
So
starched.
I had some pop. No, well, yeah. Well, I'm in what I wear.
Yeah,
but
you're Dallas now. You're starched shirt, 100 millionaire.
I'm a $30,000 millionaire.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we'd had a few pops. We get on the scooters, and then hey, we haven't gone to any bars yet. Let's just go introduce ourselves down at the Gingerman.
How far is that?
Ride or walk? Walk about 5 minutes. Ride about 2.
How is that over by
drunk ride?
Is that by
could die?
Is that by the Toyota Pavilion?
It's no. Well, it's on the other side of the of O'Connor. Like that little Carolyn Lake or whatever runs.
Yeah.
There's a bridge that goes over it, and the Gingerman's on the side of the bridge with the stallions and stuff in the.
Oh, okay.
courtyard.
Yeah, I know where that is.
And then the pavilion is like another block over on like heading north, maybe. Man, that shadow, something's freaking me out because we saw that big ass bug. So we roll into there. Hey, we're just gonna have a beer, right? Well, thing about the Gingerman is they don't have quite a selection for just some watered down domestic beer. So naturally, I get a Boulevard Tank 7, which is
why not?
Yeah. So I buy one of those. He gets, I can't remember what he gets, and then Daddy decides to buy shots. So that's how this happened. I don't know if you can see how bruised I am and skin up, that road rash right there.
Yeah.
That's how.
Because you tried to take it over some sweet jumps?
No, I don't know what I did because this was on the ride back, which Seth and I barely remember.
You ripped your knee open.
Man, you can ask it. I was about to call my fucking old dope, like my fucking smack people, and be like, "Hey, I need some OCs. Yeah, I need some perks now. I need my goddamn." They're like, "Stubbs, man, I hadn't heard from you in like 5 years.
I fell off a goddamn scooter in Dallas.
You seen those fucking Lime scooters? Well, I fell off one. Give me some fucking heroin."
So the secret to Lime scooters is...
I just gave Thomas gold right there.
You did. Secret to Lime scooters is if you take one, there's a GPS unit in it. You just take your drill and you go through it, and then you own the thing.
Really?
Yeah.
So I don't need to pay $350, and then you just got to paint it because you don't want to be caught with a Lime one.
But you need to make sure the charger is the exact same. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You need to be able to charge it.
You know what the charger that these use remind me of just old school like laptop or laptop computers.
Because yes, you did.
So, but anyway, that was that night, and then I decided to go on a solo ride after we shut the bar down on Friday night. And I made it out alive, but I locked myself out of my apartment for about 45 minutes. I didn't know what to do.
You didn't just walk into someone else's apartment to hang out?
No, and I went to dial in
Mhm.
and called Alif. She was in New York.
When you dial in, it calls her,
Yeah, it calls her phone.
and she couldn't open the
She's-
door?
So she's the poor woman. She was up in New York with family and stuff, probably tuckered out from all the from her wings
Because
flying
she
there.
flew up there?
Yeah, but so she's got to answer a call from her.
And you're like,
Hi,
hey!
Alif, sorry, I left my keys inside. And so
I've been out scootering.
Yeah. So
Get a third one so I can come over there and we'll all go roll around.
we
like
need a
we're-
fourth one.
Well, badasses. Okay, get a fourth one. I'll get my own.
But the thing is cool. I don't know why we keep going into town and going to. Well, I do know going to the bars. There's this badass trail, like this nature trail for like
Does the badass nature
spirit
trail?
walks.
Oh, we can go do some spirit walking.
Yeah. And so I don't know why Seth and I haven't rode them down there like a smart person. We keep going out on the town. And I bet this leads us back to how we got in this conversation. There's probably a 75% chance that one of us takes it to the lodge in the next month. Therefore, you might need to find you some new talent because we could die.
Are there? First off, what's the range on these things?
Supposed to go 13 miles, I think.
So we
something
can get
like
to the
that.
lodge and back.
Oh, yeah.
You can get from there
30
to
or 40.
here.
Well, if there was no traffic, probably. Alif's taking him to work.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No. No,
Really?
these things are awesome, man. I see why they're a big deal, man. I was all wrong. I had everything wrong. I didn't have all the facts.
You're getting me excited now. I've
I
been wanting to
didn't-
drag some back over here and
I
ditch
didn't-
them in places all over Fort
Yeah,
Worth.
man. I did the scooters wrong. I'm sorry. I asked for forgiveness, Dallas.
The bikes were dumb, but the scooters are on.
The scooters are cool, man.
Huh.
They're on to something. I see why they're so popular. I want to ride one across the country.
13 miles at a time? 13 miles a charge?
Yeah. Dude, that'd be a great podcast.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it would. It
That
would take us like
forever.
no, but
does
imagine
it
how
take to
popular it
charge?
would get.
We could put solar panels on them and charge it as you go.
I think we should do it. Let's do it for spring break.
How about we
13 miles at a time.
How about we start with something
No.
easy
Like to Austin?
or
Easier than that?
across DFW?
How about we do
start in downtown Fort Worth and we go to Dallas.
How about we go see the Methinks at, like, I don't know, Haltom
Haltom
City Theater?
Theater?
Yeah,
Dude,
something
I'd
like
do that. If you brought them over here
Yeah.
and they had a show, I'd ride it up there.
I want to get speakers on the scooters that go. So that could be like the South Park episode.
Or, you know what's coming up?
What?
Arts Goggle.
Dude, let's take them to, what's that big, that biker convention? Black Hills. Just
We're going to Sturgis
just
with them?
fucking be like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So it sounds like Dallas life is treating you well so far. You got scooters,
Skin knee,
bars, skin knees,
strippers,
the pool scene, the
pool.
lodge, strippers.
over $800 in child support.
I'm never going to be allowed to come over there ever.
If we don't
Ever.
shut up. Oh, fuck.
I went down to Junction this weekend.
Can you delete?
Surprise.
Hey, can we just give this as a treat to the
Live audience?
live audience and delete everything we just said?
I mean, I could edit stuff and post. Why? What do we do?
Like, can you? Okay.
The chat room's pretty full, and so is the YouTube.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask. Yeah, let's get a time code, and can we delete that part, the Dallas part of my discovery of what was around me and all that?
Oh,
Because I want to
know why.
live. I want to live.
all right. We're gonna have to see how we can do that.
Like, can you say it backwards or something?
I'll just bleep it. The name of it. every time.
Let me talk to some people first to
Oh,
see
yeah.
who knows
It's
what.
like-
Okay, before we
I'm
do
sure people know what's there.
it. No, but
place
there's
is pretty
There's
big.
one person that I'm worried about. And you
I
know her.
I do.
We're talking about one person that we're worried about. So let me
One
find out.
person.
Use, pige, mente. You
Well,
have a
she
Muslim
knows
on your
now.
America show. I don't know how good you're going to do on the ratings there. She's got
There.
some nice boobs on her.
That person?
Yeah, that could be. I'm just someone like her. Yeah, I think you should do that. Maybe
We'll see
we
if
should
I
see
edit.
what
I'll have
happens.
to edit all this out too. Let's just cut
Well, let me
everything
ta-
out.
Hey, if anyone's listening on Mixler, roll on this because this is going to be our show, but we're going to have to release it in like a year
Yeah.
after someone
After
moves out. Oh man.
So anyway,
Whew, hot. It's hot. I'm having hot flashes.
while you were running around Dallas, I went and connected with nature.
Dude, I heard about this. If you'd have given me a little heads up, we would have gone. I know I would
I
have.
gave you a heads up.
You gave me 24 hours.
Oh, sir, it's more like 48.
It was more like 14, actually. Hey,
It's
we're
more
cruising
like
up.
2.
Yeah, we're about to leave. If you and Seth want to
I'm
join
loading
us,
up.
yeah, I wasn't.
Load up
I
the
didn't
car
have
right now.
any kind of.
That's not how it really went. But
I couldn't have made it this week because I had too much crap going on. But
well,
definitely, if I'd have,
and it was
could have put it
Child
on the
Week, wasn't
calendar.
it? So no,
Yeah.
we'll do it. I needed to go down there because it was the first weekend in a long time that there's been no moon in the sky, and outside of
fuck at the moon.
Outside of Junction, about 5 miles. Junction's already on the edge of dark land, like some of the darkest spots in the country. And there's a state park down there called the South Llano State Park, and it is a nationally recognized dark park where there's no lights in the park. Once it gets dark, it's out. And it got so dark at 10 o'clock that you couldn't see your hand in front of your face. It was crazy, crazy, crazy. So I went down there to do some photo shooting and stuff, and nearly killed a bunch of deer, nearly ran over a hog, and a bunch of axes, and a bunch of crazy shit. It was fun. You should have gone. It was a good getaway. And thanks for paying attention.
No, dude, I got several questions, man. First of all, how many shrooms did you do?
18.
No,
Are shrooms different when they're in deer crap?
That's a good question, man. I guess if they're fed off a grain feeder, I think that's what does it.
With corn?
Then
a lot of deer down there are fed with corn.
You can probably make shrooms off your own shit. I imagine. I don't think it just has to be cow shit, does it?
I don't know.
I think it just has to be like a manure type. I don't know. We'll have to ask a shroom
expert,
like Joe Rogan or something.
It's crazy down there. I've been to a lot of places that are really, really dark and seen stars, but when there is no moon and you're in a designated dark area, it is shockingly dark.
No, and that's what I was going to tell you. The last time I was down there was in Harper, Texas. You know where that's at? It's close.
I do.
It's a little far. Is it farther south or farther west than
Southwest.
Llano and Junction? But anyway,
Or southeast. So it's southeast.
that when I hunted last was the last time I hung out down there outside. It's on you! Oh! No! No! Oh!
Where?
Turn around.
Oh,
Turn around.
no, it's there. Hey,
Fucking
you motherfucker.
Dude. The thing was crawling off your chest. I told you, man, that thing's flying around.
Ah! No, it's dead. I killed it.
Oh, God damn it. This is good. Dude.
Those
Why you drop my phone?
How are my headphones way over there on your chair? Woo! Sorry about that. Oh my God! What just
No, we
happened?
can't delete this show. I'm gonna get a beer as long as we're up.
Oh fuck! Anyway, Harper, Texas.
God bless.
Oh my God! What just happened? Oh man! I got this. This is one of the pictures I actually took, but it's I took the exact same picture as this. But it's on the cover of the Junction magazine.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I wanted to
The
ask you about
stars
this
were
little trip.
fucking-
What is that? Is that the Milky Way?
Yes.
And it's that prevalent out there when it's dark.
Yes.
I've got see, that's what I was going to tell you. It's been forever since I've been there, but I remember it is so cool and so peaceful. And it's like this. It feels like you're in Australia, but you're in Texas still. That's what I love about it.
Yeah.
Like the amount of, and this is before. Like now, I bet if I went, there's nothing but satellites and stuff floating across the sky at all times. I bet now.
So at one point, I'm laying in. No, was I laying in my hammock under the stars?
Y'all slept outside?
I camped in the campground. What? Why are you laughing, dude? It was fucking great. I slept in
The
my
way
little
you
hammock.
said that, I camp like a
Camped
man.
like a man. No, I
That's
was
scared of roaches.
I got I was sleeping in my hammock and I looked up and I thought I saw that satellite train thing, or another one.
You motherfucker! What's going on? I want to go home. I want to go home, mommy. I want to go home. Why is this happening tonight? I want to do a podcast. I don't like it.
I'm sending a text message right now. This room needs to be sprayed immediately.
What?
There are so many weird bugs everywhere. I don't know where that fucker went either.
What, did someone spike our beers? No, I'm so nervous and
I know.
freaking annoyed. I'm so paranoid. I'm going to piss myself.
I'm just sitting back. Let's just watch. Oh my god. So anyway, it was a blast. Junction was cool. I slid in, slid out. I didn't want any of my family to know that I was down there, because it turns into to craziness.
Yeah, the cross isn't burning. You got to get gas and stuff.
No, it's just
you
there's.
got to go find my sheets.
I have a lot of family down there, and I just didn't want some of them to be upset if I didn't stop to see them or hang out with them or make time for them, because we were only there for a few hours. It was like drive in, fish a little bit, hang out at the park, scouted for some place to shoot, waited for it to get dark, went and shot, and then went to sleep, woke up, packed up, and came back home. It was a quick turnaround. So it wasn't like, we're in the grasslands screaming at a lake all night and pissed.
I like how you're talking about how badass of a camper you are, and then we just get attacked by a mob of cockroaches and water bugs, and we're about to
They're
burn
all
this.
water bugs.
I think we need to burn this place down.
They're all little water bugs. No, it's being sprayed ASAP.
All right.
Good Lord.
I got the giggles, man. So what's next on the agenda? I'm
last week, there's been a few stories that have been broken out from our
you said
practice
breaking
sessions.
news.
Oh, we're going to get to breaking news. Amber Geiger's guilty. No, that's not the breaking news. So there's been a few stories that have broken out from our practices over at the new studio, or at the studio. We have our own studio space now. The Spectacle has parted ways with Duel. And it was
a sad breakup.
It wasn't. There was no. It wasn't a breakup at all. It was just the opportunity came up out of nowhere that the room right next door opened up. We're like, well, fuck, we'll just take our own space and it won't be chaotic. Plus, with so many bands practicing in that room, everybody's side project and everything, it just made more sense because
we want to get our side projects going.
We don't want to be limited to certain nights a week. Now we can go out there anytime we want and practice.
And you guys got an orphan.
Yeah. And we can work on things alone. We can work on things together. We can actually use the room like it's supposed to. So you're all good. Stop tripping.
Yeah, so that was exciting news.
So we got our own room.
I freaked out. I got a music boner when I found that out.
Like the night we got our room, we went over there and kind of jacked with it, and that's the night that Dave. What is going on around here? What is tonight?
Did I drop the beer when all hell broke loose?
I don't know. No, you got the beer afterwards. But why is it all shaken up? There's Towels over there.
This is the most cockamamie story.
Night. This is the worst podcast night ever. It's Black Tuesday, I'm telling you. Down there, the box, down there on the floor, by the fridge.
Did somebody curse us?
Speaking of which, our new practice room needs a fridge.
I got one. We just gotta go pick it up.
Yeah, I don't want to die.
We're not gonna die.
Oh, okay. Let's go pick it up.
You can't. She'll let you have. Like if you go by there tomorrow, you can get it.
Okay. As long as it's cool. I don't want to, I don't want to step on anybody's toes.
Oh no.
I don't want anybody to get mad at me.
It's my no.
Okay.
If someone's gonna get mad, I would get mad because the TV that she's got in her
Well,
house.
Do you want this to be legal proceedings used in court?
No.
You better just be quiet.
Everything's great on that end, by the way. Everything's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
She don't be hating. I don't be hating.
So one of the stories that broke out was that the first night we moved into the room, Dave had to drive around the building because he was harassed by someone. So he drove a different direction because he's afraid he's going to get carjacked. And he drove through the alley behind our building and watched a guy leaning up against the wall getting a blowjob from a lady in a wheelchair.
She had a wheelchair?
She had a wheelchair, was sitting in the wheelchair blowing some dude. And he said they never stopped. As he drove by, right
No,
beside
why would
him,
you?
they
I
never
mean,
stopped.
Have
They
you
never
never
even
had a
acknowledged
friend
him.
that walked in a room when you were like in high school and stuff, when you had these big ass house parties and you were up to no good and a friend walked in? You're like, you don't stop. You just giggle. You're like, huh.
Sir, I was a good Christian boy.
Okay, when you were kissing,
Sir.
you were a good Christian boy?
No, we just all started kissing each other. We'd invite each other over.
No, it was
that's
like
not-
that.
It's one of those scenes.
Where you put your keys in a bowl.
Yeah.
Today we are here to worship the Lord Jesus Christ.
No, it
We're
was
the new
it
youth
was
of
pretty funny
America.
though. He said that. Then there was another fucking story that came out of there. God damn it.
Sounds like those damn bugs.
It does.
What about the jam room?
Yeah.
You told me that, well, it was either you or Dave told me a story. I think you told it on the show the other night, though, that he thought he was about to have to, like he had to brandish his weapon almost.
That was the night of that's why he went the other direction, because a guy came up
And
to him
saw-
demanding, I need you to take me somewhere. And Dave was like, yeah, no, and started getting defensive posturing and putting his hand on his piece because everybody carries in there. Because it's not a good part of town.
I'm the only one that doesn't. And good Lord, I'm so afraid that I'm going to get popped accidentally when you're pulling your weapons out and placing them on a table right in front of me, and it's pointing right at my dick. Right at my dick. There's a gun. A .45 caliber bullet.
Pointing right at your dick.
Pointing right at my dick. And I'm like, okay, I guess we're ready to jam. This is great. If that thing accidentally gets shot,
That's why everybody
not only do I have
Empties
a
them.
new hole in my
everybody
dick.
takes their magazines out and they take the shell out.
Yeah, but still, I'm stoned. I'm paranoid. I'm fucking
don't
nervous
think you
about
need-
playing corn wrong, and I got a gun.
I don't think you need to admit that you're stoned around weapons. I don't think that's federally okay. I think there's more shit I got to delete off this show.
This show's going to be like a 3-minute show at the end of this.
So anyway, this is where my story was going. So the other night, I'm over there for spectacle practice, and I go to the bathroom and I come out.
Is this the breaking news?
No, this is not the breaking news. I walk out and I'm the bug spray people have been called.
Oh, we already got our people on it?
Yeah.
The corpse?
Yeah.
The corpse are already, the corporates,
The corporate people
the
are already on it.
corporate
HR
schmucks.
department.
We got them on it.
Yeah.
We can't work in these kind of conditions.
We can't. So I'm walking around, and this may help us actually. I walk outside to throw something away, and this guy is kind of walking out there with me, and he goes, "Hey, man,
Hey, man.
you ever thought about having your voice heard by thousands of people and being able to express your own opinion and having it on the internet where people can hear it whenever they want?" And I was like, "Yeah. So, what you talking about there, buddy?" He goes, "Man, there's this new podcast studio that's opened up in Fort Worth. You got to check it out." I guess he was a PR dude for him or something, or did work something for him. So this place, as I open up my phone here, I played totally into everything. This place is called Straight Up Podcast.
Straight Up Podcast today.
And they opened up a studio in Fort Worth. And they have a place at their offices.
In Fort Worth.
The studio comes equipped with 4 Shure SM7B dynamic microphones, a Rodecaster Pro podcast recorder, 4 sets of Audio Technica studio headphones, a Mac computer loaded with Logic Pro X, as well as a team of dedicated podcast professionals.
Hell yeah.
So he gave me the info, and I get in here and I start looking it up. And
that's where we're moving.
No, we're not. To become a member of this place.
Oh, this is a club?
This is a place where you have to pay a monthly membership in order to use their facility. You can do 4 episodes a month, 1 episode a week. This is their premium membership.
So basically, if we ran our show over there is what you're talking about.
Basically, if we did our show over there.
Oh my gosh. What are you about to tell me here?
1 episode per week, 4 per month. You would get an in-studio producer, fully edited and mixed podcast and video podcast file. As I look at YouTube. Personal consulting on your podcast and audience growth and marketing.
This is my favorite part. This is my favorite part of this right now. Is the consulting.
The consulting.
The consulting.
The consulting.
The consulting.
Consulting.
The consulting.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd love that. Tell me how I can do my show better than the show that I'm doing for myself.
Yeah, for myself.
Please explain this to me.
Cumulus, the power of radio.
They're not the ones that own it.
I know, I don't think so.
I was about to say.
But are you ready to hear how much this membership is?
Yeah, let's hear this. Because I'm about to go into business.
We are. We're about to turn this room.
Yeah.
Once we get it cleaned out of all these corpses we've been killing.
Yep.
We get the spray out
damn
here.
roaches. Get this.
And I'm saying right now.
Hey, too. We have DNA. Literally.
Lots of DNA in here.
Like podcast DNA
Matt,
in
if you only
the
knew.
studio. That's what I'm saying.
If
That's what I'm
you
saying.
only knew.
Oh, if you only knew.
Oh, if you. So
it's gonna happen where we're gonna know together eventually. It's just a matter of time, right?
Yeah, when there's like 12 or 13 other people in here.
When we get to Eiffel Tower trash pockets.
Yes, it's docking. We get to Triforce dock. Okay, so a premium
Alaskan
membership.
Pipeline.
A premium membership to this service.
Oh, there's levels.
Yeah, but the premium membership to this,
which is 1 show a week with a critique. Which is all your honestly, if you're going to do a podcast, that's your friends bitching at you.
A week, yeah.
No, I'm talking about the critique. You don't need someone to tell you suck. Yeah. Your friends will tell you you suck.
And it's fully edited and mixed. Fully edited and mixed.
Yeah.
$1,000 a month.
We're going to be rich.
For $500, you can have this room a day a week, as long as for 8 fucking hours. Matt and I will professionally produce your podcast.
What are we doing wrong? We can't even sell a goddamn T-shirt, and some motherfuckers are making $1,000 off of dipshits. What do you think? They do 10 a day?
So here's on top of that, you have to pay $25 per session for equipment insurance.
Oh, so there's tack-ons over $1,000
for training before your first session. You have to pay $100 to be trained on how to use all the equipment.
Hey. Smoke weed and drink beer. You'll come up. No. That's your training.
To use the hardware. I'm sure that's the training. So if you want an engineer in-house, that's $50 per hour.
That's my money.
Okay. Editing is based on the length of the podcast. For 30 minutes or less is $75.
Yeah, hell yeah.
For our show that we do every week, it would cost us not only $1,000 a month, okay?
You've done the math? So we're looking at over $4,000 a month.
So $1,000 a month plus $25 a week. That's another $100.
My math is bad.
We're at $1,100. And for one of them to edit it, since we do a 2-hour show or longer, it's $250 on top of that. So you do that 4 times a month, that's another $1,000.
You know what we should do is call these...
You're at $2,100 to do our show a month.
We should call these schmucks and be like, hey, we're really interested and we think we could help spread the word about your place. Like, look us up. We have 75,000 listeners.
We've got a dynasty of awards, man.
we're the New England Patriots of Fort Worth podcasting.
We're
so
the San Antonio Spurs.
yeah. Like, do you remember when the Cowboys were good those 3 years? We're like that.
You remember the Oakland A's of the late 80s, early 90s?
You remember O.J.
That's us.
Simpson? And I'm not talking about before he chopped off his wife's head.
We kill like he does.
No, that's not what I was talking about, Dustin. I was talking about when he played baseball for the Buffalo Riders.
$2,100 to do our show every month there.
We got to troll him. I mean, it's set up. I have a wonderful lady.
I just rode with the guy.
I
So
have
then,
a wonderful lady friend that likes to fucking fuck with people.
we need to go over there and check this thing
And
out. So anyway, the guy
she
keeps
can
telling me
troll
all
him.
this, and he keeps looking at it, and he goes, I go, yeah, I like podcasting.
Just
And I was
acting all meek.
like, yeah, I'm part of a podcast. And he's, oh, really, man? You can come use our studio, and you're more than welcome to use it. And you know, we can work something out. There's all these stuff. Check out the website, man, and look, you know, we can get it going. I was like, and then that's when I asked him. That's when I found out about the Logic. I was
You're
like,
you guys use 1/4-inch tape.
I was like, well,
They
what
can
kind of
just
software are you
really
using? Everything. He's
suck
like, oh, I use Logic. I was like, oh yeah, I've used Logic for a while, and blah 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 blah. And I'm being told my math is wrong. It says that it's,
I think they're talking about me because I was saying that it was 4,000. I thought it was $1,000
oh
a
no,
week.
it is. It's $1,000 for fully edited and mixed podcast. So the 2 hours or longer editing wouldn't apply. So it's $1,100 a month. Plus we have to be trained. The first month it'd be $1,200. So anyway,
Dude, how fun would it be to do it? Like, get the training, you and me just going in like,
Yeah,
okay,
okay,
yeah, man,
okay.
This is cool, dude. I like this.
I just
like this
open
a
up
lot.
our Logic session and be like, here, I've already built all this out.
Dad, what we're trying to
Ready to
do
go.
is, you've seen Pornhub, right? So, and Hamster, X-Hamster, and what we want to do is basically do a show, and all it is cuck videos. All of it. Cuck. Just
Just
full on
cucking.
BBC. That's what we want to do, and we want to talk over it. How do we? Here's what we watch, and just start playing this nasty, graphic, fucking cuck videos where the guys, the husband's just like, oh mama, get her. Like you can hear the guy breathing on the fucking porn. Yeah, and this big old black dude just railing this.
Whoa!
What?
That isn't all that it's laid down to be now.
I'm sorry. What do you mean?
Cuckold videos can
Okay,
be anybody.
yeah, but the best ones, we know. We know. You're going to sit there as a white man and not know that the best cuck videos involve a big black dude.
Jesus.
You're just going to leave me out here on this one, huh? Okay.
All right, go on.
Anyway, my point is, let's embarrass the fuck out of this guy that's trying to train us.
Yeah. So I told the guy, I was like, yeah, I've been kind of dabbling in podcasting for a while.
You're
and
going to
done some
sit there
stuff.
and tell me.
So
Go ahead,
I
I'm
told
sorry.
the guy that I've been dabbling in podcasts for a while and doing some stuff, and you know, I've had a show going here and there. Oh yeah, what's the name of it? Oh, it's the Jerry Jonestown Massacre. Turn around and fucking walked off.
What'd he do?
Turned around and walked off.
Why? Oh, he didn't even say anything?
No.
That was the end of the
That was
conversation.
the end of
We're
conversation.
We're like, bye.
See ya. Okay, and I turned around and walked right back in.
Was he pissed?
No.
I don't
It was
get
the oddest fucking thing. I don't know.
He was like, fuck this.
I know who you guys are later. That's the way I interpreted it, but I don't know.
What did you catch his name? I mean, is he one of the owners or anything?
I'd have to
Like,
go in here.
what's
Maybe
the-
there's pictures of them.
We've got to troll these people, man.
I
This is
know.
a golden opportunity.
But I am offering us up. If someone doesn't have the gear equipment and wants to do this, we'll cut you a really cheap deal.
Hey, let's wait a
Motherfucker!
Fuck! Why does this keep happening? What is going on, man? I feel like we're in the fucking upside down world. Did you just knock my mic off?
I don't know. Your mic's here. It's the knife.
Jeez. What? We've been cursed, man. I'm telling you, dude. I fucked over too many witches. And
It's
now
probably
coming
these
back to me.
guys. They
What?
unleashed a herd of animals on us.
Who?
These podcast guys.
That's what I'm saying, man.
They knew.
I bet you we pissed off some witch. And it keeps interrupting our great stories.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's that. There's a podcast studio now set up in Fort Worth, and
They deliver pizza.
The other thing that pisses me off is something that we have been developing for a while. We've been talking about
syphilis
with all of our buddies. It's a virus to take over the world. Not really. We've been talking about opening up or trying to find a space to open up studios here in the Mid-Cities area. Recording,
well, now we're thinking about Dallas.
Well, not recording studios. It's more rehearsal space because there's none in the Mid-Cities area. You know what they fucking did?
Mm-hmm.
The old police station right across the highway from my house.
Yeah, you tell me about this.
Is now a rehearsal space.
Do we have the same knives, dude?
No, mine's
It's not M&P?
No. This one's a cheapie and it just fell apart on me.
Oh, I think you can get these like $20 at Cabela's. Or no, it's not that hardcore.
But, yeah. So our whole game plan and the thing we've been wanting to do.
Everything we do in here, man.
Well, we haven't talked about that on the air. We were talking about that for real.
I saw a new beer today that said there's a new beer out today that's called
the Jerry Jonestown Massacre.
No shit, it's something about how it's good to be a Tuesday or something like.
We're all good. We're all good.
I don't trust anything right now. But dude, how many times have we come up with stuff in this think tank with our friends, and then next thing we know, it's like fucking, hey, remember that idea we had about hitting golf balls at a bar, and it's like a contest, and except the girls are really attractive and the guys are really attractive that work there, and it's like kind of like a driving range and a bar all in one, and you can get food.
And it's a video game.
Have you heard about this place called Top Golf? These motherfuckers. Yeah, dude. We get ripped off all the time, man.
Where we talked about this really nice establishment, this nice building that's really cool on the inside. It's very Art Deco-like, and it's got these stages everywhere with these poles, and these women come in, and the lunch there is amazing. There's a chef, and the women come in. It's very nice.
Like
and
twice baked potatoes casserole with their filet mignons.
I go there just to eat the baked potato casserole.
It's always good to have a pocket full of ones, like 100 ones and stuff.
A stack brought to you.
Yeah.
Of course, if you get the ones there, we know that they're all $2 bills. They're not $1 bills.
There's establishments down in Austin where we go, and there's VIP, and they automatically give it to us.
You kind of make it look kind of like that, but it's a nice place. And
then the waitresses say, "Hey, I just do this because I'm going to college, but I'm really a nice girl and stuff." Like or you get that waitress that tells you she doesn't dance. That's my favorite one.
Maybe we make it look like a hunting place where there's some animals and stuff on it.
And you can bring guns and shoot people. So if she starts to crawl away,
you shoot her in the back again.
This show's turned into a really chauvinistic show, huh?
Yeah. All right. So
misogynistic.
Speaking of shooting someone in the back again, Amber Geiger was guilty today.
Yeah, didn't this where this conversation started?
Yes. We'll just keep bringing it up.
So yeah, this cunt. I mean, fuck.
So I was kind of neutral until today.
How are you neutral? Just because of the
listen.
drunk
I gotta
factor?
hear everything out. I gotta hear everything out. Everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah, but that video of her fucking that came out with her just walking around on her cell phone and like, yeah, they're working on him, or I'm trying to get someone to work on him. He's in there. Like,
listen, I didn't see that video.
Oh, you haven't seen that video?
Yeah, I'm half-ass paying attention to the trial. I'm not all in. I'm not all balls deep into it.
Man, there was just
kinda
so
half-ass.
many.
There was a lot of things, but today I found out that they had beef in the past and had been arguing and fighting and had confrontations before this. I didn't know that.
Well, did you also not know that they think they had a relationship?
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Listen, man. I'm a busy person. I have other shit going on.
Well, I guess
in my
you
life.
It's in my county, so
I mean,
probably know
since
more
you're
about
Mr.
it.
Dallas, and that's I figured you would know more about it.
We
now.
don't have all these flying dinosaurs during the middle of a podcast.
Oh, anyway,
but
so,
yeah,
I didn't know all that.
But yeah, there's a lot. That's the thing too. Is I think your true color comes out, and they knew. I think her attorneys knew that she was fucked, and they threw this Hail Mary of putting her on the stand. And there was like either one or two things are going to happen.
On the stand, she said,
"I went to kill him."
When the door, I saw the doors open. It was my intention to kill whoever.
Well, that's
was
the thing.
it.
I think the defense attorneys, even at this point, were like, "Okay, you're either going to get away with this because you didn't do it, like seriously, you did not do this on purpose, or you're going to be convicted, which is what needs to happen because the attorneys are going to fill this out and they're going to expose you in front of the jurors. And I think that's what happened. I think it's obviously she did it in malice. She did it. I don't know if it was premeditated, but it was malice. You could tell the way the answers to her questions yesterday. And then the fact that they didn't even take 24 hours to come up with this verdict. So the jurors were all in agreement, probably. I'm totally speculating. Watch this all be disproved tomorrow. But obviously, the effect that she had on the jurors was, I'm a goddamn psychopathic, crazy bitch, and I fucking shot a dude and killed him because I'm a cunt, and my fucking vag smells like a mustard burger.
Well, we know where you stand on her looking hot or not.
I never thought she was attractive, and I like psychos.
So, I don't know. I think it's all I'll do. Now, I'm kind of glad we didn't go to Dallas tonight.
Well, I still have to go to Dallas.
No. I meant into
Dallas
the heart,
proper?
into Elam.
Okay.
I'm kind of glad we didn't go down to Elam because of all this going down. That was kind of.
I think the community's pretty fucking satisfied with what happened.
They're going to be satisfied until sentencing comes down and she gets 5 years.
But still, I mean, yeah, true. Did you hear that? That's
what I fear.
Did you hear they wanted to delay the case?
Fuck you! I don't even know if that was something. Something just fell and came at me. I don't even know. I'm so gun shy now.
This might be the first show that I watch. This is insane.
Something just fell off the thing and it freaked me out. And I was like,
oh my gosh, I thought you broke your pen.
Oh my God. Where's the pen?
It's right here.
That's what I need. I need something to chill me out. Oh my God.
There was a moment a while ago where I was like, are we tripping? Like, did that turn into some kind of God molecule? Here you go. Here.
No, we'll just set it over here. Anyway, so that's her.
That's her, man. I'm not done.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Did you hear? So I also heard today that they were trying to get the trial delayed, the Senate, like the verdict and all that, because they're worried about all hell breaking loose, and they're gonna. And the Dallas Police Department has so much manpower down at the fair, and so like,
dude, let the fair go wild. I think the fair should turn into every man for themselves. It should turn into a fucking.
Why? Why would you want something
Lord
terrible like that to happen at the fair? The state. I love the state fair. Yes, I'm a fan. I like it. It's cool.
Come on now.
Dude, what is going on?
I don't know.
Like,
you've heard big text talk.
Yes. We've got a situation down here, man. We are being creeped on. I think the WASP went and got their buddies. Like, seriously. Anyway, I like the fair.
So, if the cop power is that, you think they're really going to delay it because of the cops all being at the fair?
No, they didn't. They chose to. The judge was like, "No, we're going to go ahead and go through the proceedings and not delay anything." And
I mean, this is a national story too. It's kind of crazy.
It's insane. The thing that is the most mind-boggling is it actually could happen. It's just like you said. This could happen to.
We saw what happened in L.A.
This could happen to any. No, I'm talking about the crime. That crime could actually happen.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the way that she reacted after the crime is what freaking is insane. And that's why
she's held. She's held on a different level.
Yes, you're supposed to have training.
You're supposed to have training. You're supposed to know what to do, and it's like they said, she's supposed to be taught to cover and defend and call for help, not be an aggressor
and administer help. That's the other thing. She didn't administer any kind of help. Her clothes didn't have any blood on them. That means she didn't do anything to help the guy. After if you realize you made a mistake and you shot and killed someone, wouldn't you immediately go back in and start working on the person or trying to help them?
I'd work on them and try to call at the same time.
Right, which
pull it
they
off.
have the training to do
Yeah.
as well. So there's that, and then here's another feather in the Fort Worth cap. If this is a weird feather and a weird flex, she failed to become a Fort Worth police officer. They kicked her out of the, or she either failed or she got kicked out.
I wonder why. Did they say?
I don't know.
Because she's psycho?
Probably. She fucking probably can't. I think they also said she couldn't pass a polygraph about some of the questions, and they want to the defense attorney, not the defense attorney, the prosecutors want to bring this up in sentencing. All this stuff about her failing over in Fort Worth and not being able to pass a polygraph and all that. Yeah. So
Damn.
they're going to try to get more than 5 years. So if you're Antifa or whatever your cause is and you're thinking about going nuts on this, please don't. We don't want to look like these buffoons all over the rest of the country. Okay? Let's protest, but protest in the right way.
Protest peacefully.
Right. But
I mean, you have the right to assembly. You have the right to protest. So just do it peacefully.
That they are there's a lot of power and gumption going behind maxing out punishment for her. It's just, so don't freak out.
Okay, so sentencing comes down and it's not favorable.
It's probably not gonna be.
Let's say there's a certain type of person that doesn't like the sentencing and has a lot of followers, and they decide to, instead of causing problems down in downtown Dallas, they're like, all right, let's go cause a scene at the state fair.
Mm-hmm.
And they just walk onto the midway and start destroying things.
Well, I don't think that would happen because they have so much police presence there now. Like, I don't. That's the prop. That's why.
Oh.
That's why
Yeah,
the
you're
judge
right.
was like, we can't do this because there's so much of our forces down there getting paid, getting overtime and stuff, and working their asses off down at the fair.
Is there
that if
anything we
something
don't
pops off
like
at
in Dallas?
Deep Ellum, or something pops off at the West End,
Which has been happening and has
or
been happening.
Uptown, wherever, if something busts off, then we're not going to have enough people to go to that scene.
Well, Elm's not that far from Fair Park.
But
you're
still-
talking like 5 blocks.
You're talking about it like still. If it's not on the same grounds, it's going to be chaos. That's why one of the attorneys was saying, let's delay this, or one of the sides. I can't remember which side it was. It was probably I imagine it was her side, yeah. So, I don't know. So the thing that's fucking crazy is this gives us a black eye as a community, A. And the thing is, the community's satisfied with the results so far, from what I've heard. Everybody thinks it's fucking... I mean, we're limited as citizens to know what really fucking happened. But the stories that are going around and the testimonies and everything that is public, I think the community's like, fuck this bitch. Like, no, this don't happen. So
That's crazy if they knew who each other was. And
I
if
heard
they
they-
had a relationship,
I heard-
she had to know the
I
apartment.
heard she was scorched earth, is what I heard.
Is that were you?
I'm sorry? Was it what? What?
Are you worried about scorched earth?
No. Should I be?
I don't know.
I think you should be worried about that.
Why?
You're the ones that just walked out on Duel.
We're all good with them. They came over and hung out with us the other night.
I'm making light.
After
I am, but I'm not, but I am.
Phil Collins. So yeah, the state fair is back in session, and I guess you've already answered my question about that. Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. It's
Here,
behind here.
stab it.
Where's my knife?
Just stab it in the guts. Stab it in the head.
I threw my knife somewhere. I don't know where I threw it.
Well, you're not good. Here, use the end of my blade.
Where did I throw my knife? I tried to quick release and it just went flying.
Wow. Just stab it. Did you get it?
No, it's behind this panel.
Oh. This place is going to be nuked. I'm glad we don't have to get in here for another week because I'm going to nuke the shit out of this
I want to
room.
know where I threw my knife. This show is out of control. This one's going to go down in the record books.
It is. Anyway, so you love the state fair.
We're high tonight, and next week we're going to be even higher because the thing's going to be fumigated,
Yeah.
like carpet bombed.
Why couldn't See, our we're having Riker Hall in next week, and we should have. There he is. He's up there.
Where?
Up there. Behind the Star Wars.
Dude, he knows I'm weaponless right now.
He does.
He's like he lost his weapon when he drew
He's
it
flanking
out.
you. I saw him.
Get the
Move. Watch this. I got this motherfucker.
Oh shit! You gotta take the painting down, man.
I don't know.
You want me to do it?
I don't know. It could be deadly. It could be flung.
Man, when they start flying, that's when the poison.
They start spitting
That's when
poison.
they get you, man. All right.
All right. Okay.
What the?
We're gonna keep it cool.
There's more roaches in here right now
Those
than
aren't
or
roaches.
water bugs than when we're outside doing a podcast.
And that one over here was a cricket. It scared the shit out of me.
Oh, it wasn't a roach?
No, it was a cricket.
On the Jerry Jonestown Massacre podcast show.
All right.
I wonder if that studio that you're talking about that you pay $1,000 a month if
Has
they
no
have
bugs.
roaches
These aren't roaches.
or water bugs.
Oh man. Anyway,
God, I love me some redheads. I ain't gonna lie.
no, we flipped the calendar over to Savannah.
Sweet Savannah.
Is it weird that they put a redhead on October?
No, it's not weird
Because
at
she's
all.
supposed to be kind of pumpkinish.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know if women like to be referred to as a
Pumpkin?
pretzel flavor or a coffee flavor.
Pumpkin?
Yeah.
Oh, pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Beer.
I gotcha. I see what you're saying.
I saw the nastiest thing on Facebook. Before we go to our next topic on the wheel.
We have like two more things to talk about, and we have your segment we need to go through.
What segment? I don't have a segment. Oh, the
We
Ask
asked
Me.
Matt questions about Fort Worth.
No.
I guess we need to do it about Dallas now.
Yeah, we'll get the Observer involved.
No.
Oh, my bad. We won't get the Observer involved. So, I saw this thing on Facebook, and I don't know if this is real or what, but it was a hot dog that had pumpkin pie injected in the middle of it, put into a hot dog bun with whipped cream on top. And it was talking shit about this is the ultimate Oktoberfest treat.
That's dumb.
It doesn't sound appealing at all. Not one bit.
No.
But the pumpkin pretzels at QT, now they might be onto something.
There's a pumpkin pretzel?
Yeah, at QT.
Really?
Yeah, it's a stoner delight. They call it. You got to ask for extra icing.
Is there QT by you?
No,
Oh,
there's one by our jam room though, where I moved in.
I know that. And there's one up on O'Connor in 183.
Oh yeah,
Where you
I
turn
stopped
to go
there.
in. Yeah.
I actually stopped there on the way. There is one by my apartment.
But that's not totally by your apartment. It's still kind of a hall to your apartment. I meant one within scooter range.
Yeah. No, that'd be a long haul.
Can you Can you strap the guitar to your back and ride the scooter to practice? You got to go through a bunch of meth heads.
It would take me a little longer. Like, I like the fact that it only takes me 5 minutes to get there now. So for me to go back to getting there in 30 minutes, it'd be like, it wouldn't be worth it. I don't think. No. Yeah.
I'm coming over there and I'm riding some scooters, man.
We'll do it tonight, man. We'll fucking get lit.
Let's do it. Let's get lit and go ride some scooters tonight.
I'll call in sick.
When you're out,
Say my dick hurts.
When you're way out west, have you ever had a fat burger?
Yes.
Guess where they're building one?
No.
The first
Tarrant
one in
County?
Texas. Oh, more than Tarrant County.
Right down the road?
Grapevine Highway, Precinct Line Road.
They are?
Yes.
Right
We're getting
when
a
I move?
fat burger.
I move and they
Fuck
bring in
you, Dallas. That's what happens in Tarrant County,
Snoop
yo.
Dogg, Snoop and Dre
So?
and Ice Cube, they hang out in Dallas. So we'll have one.
And they'll
we'll
come
have
over
a
to Fat Burger?
No, we'll have one down there in Dallas in the 214.
Whatever.
I'm a representative of the 214.
They're putting it next to Colleyville for
That's
a reason.
awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. Their first Texas.
That's the thing that's funny is that's another.
restaurant is
Everybody
gonna be
talks
over
shit
here.
about In-N-Out. Dude, In-N-Out was great. I still think In-N-Out in California tastes better than it does when it's here for some reason. I don't know. It is very good, but it's good in California. Here, not so much, man. And you got to compare it to Whataburger. So Whataburger is the greatest burger ever. But now Fatburger, that's another level right there. That's up in your game.
That is up in the game.
Yeah, that's like us putting a Chaps in fucking L.A.
You had a Shake Shack? You got a Shake Shack right by you. You have a Shake Shack right by you in
Where?
the pavilion.
There's a Shake Shack there?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. No, I haven't been there.
Yeah, you need to go hit up Shake Shack. Shake Shack's good. That's East Coast, yo. That's New York.
Oh, hey!
That's from the Strong Island.
I love my New York people. I need to go to New York. I need to go on a trip. I need to find a nice person to go on a trip to New York. And then if we have a good time.
Is this a female? Because I'm a nice person and I can show you around New York.
I didn't say male or female, did I?
I'm just wondering. You said a nice person. Where is this going?
And then that's our warm-up trip to see how we function as a couple, you know?
Yeah, see?
And then Ireland. That's my goal. I think I want to go to Ireland within a year.
You know, it's not that
I'm thinking
difficult.
about going by myself, too.
Word to the wise.
Don't go by myself?
No. Have good credit.
Oh, well, we're done here.
Have you a credit card with about $5,000 on it?
Yeah,
because
that's what I was thinking. Let's put it on a card.
No. You're not putting it on a card. You have to have that $5,000 deposit to rent a vehicle.
Oh, you do?
That's
to paddle
the
around?
second or third
They don't
worst
have Uber
country
over
in the
there
world.
yet?
Okay.
They don't?
It's the second
It's a
or
valid
third
question.
most dangerous country in the world to drive in.
Wait, that's a valid question. Is Uber not an international company now?
Are you just going to stay in Dublin?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't need to go. That's the thing that's about being single. You don't need. I can fucking get on all I need is a plane and a fucking cheap hotel, and I can visit one city at a time over like a 4-day weekend. See what I'm saying? I don't need to go knock it all out in one trip.
But if you're,
I'd love to.
I mean, if you're going to go to Dublin, okay, it's the same as going to Boston.
I'd want to go there too.
Okay, they're the
Yeah.
same thing.
I want to go to Boston. I love Boston people. Good eye, Mike.
They're
that
kind
doesn't
of
make
the
sense.
same feel. You want to, if you go to Ireland, you want to get out. You want to go see
No, I do.
people that have a house on a couple of acres, and in their backyard, instead of
do.
a tree house, they have a fucking castle that's been there since the 1600s.
That would be badass. But I also
And that happens a lot.
can go fucking anywhere, anytime I want on the drop of a hat. So,
Because
I
you
don't
got
need
nothing tying you down?
right. I don't have shit. Well, I do, but on the 1st, 3rd, and 5th weekends. Which, by the way, we put a write-up on what's the website? The write-up
Blitz?
for Iron Maiden. Yeah, so go click on that so we can have friends.
I talked about the Iron Maiden show.
Yes.
You want to see how many people have read it so far?
Yeah. Man, I don't think people understand that we also do some writing and picture taking at
We
cool
do.
shows, but
Did you share it on Facebook
We
so
need-
people would go?
I didn't.
See?
But it's the Blitz Weekly.
It's blitzweekly.com.
Blitzweekly.com. Check it out. We did something on the Iron Maiden show.
We
We've
went
done
the other
about
night.
10 shows.
That
We
was,
have-
that was
we
a
never get
good ass
level.
show too. Took
We
some
ne-
pictures,
Yeah.
some things,
Some stuff.
some airplanes flying over the crowd, flamethrowers.
Big old zombie tomb, like zombie, what do you call
Eddie.
him? What is
His name's
Eddie?
Eddie.
He's a zombie and
He's
a
a skeleton zombie, right?
mummy and a zombie put together, kind of. And then
I
he
guess
also
it
goes
depends
into
on the
future.
era
Yeah.
of him. Let's see here. There's been a lot of stories because sports is happening. There's a lot of sports.
That's what I'm saying.
A
We
lot of
need our love.
sportsing.
People need to click on us.
A lot of sports. Well,
we
a lot
love
of
sports.
these
I
sports.
love
stories-
sports.
These sports stories don't get much readers.
Well, maybe they should put us on those. Then we could make the company some money and they can pay us.
Yeah, so like the sports stories hover around, I don't know, a day, 150 views a day, whereas the Iron Maiden one floats around 2,000 a day.
Wow, man.
Music brings a lot more than repeated sports stories.
Well,
Everybody
it's probably
gets,
because people want to hear sports stories go to the big ass avenues. They don't go to alternative.
and you need it immediately. And
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people go straight to Sports Center. or
Maybe
whatever.
this is the year we start some kind of.
Maybe this
some
is
kind
the
of
year
money.
where hope fails us.
Mate, I can do. It's gonna do that for sure. But no, seriously, we keep talking shit about being able to quit our daytime jobs and do this. Like
That's
for
why
real,
we need to
real
rent
deal.
this out.
Well, we got to get rid of the cockroaches first.
They're not cockroaches.
The
they're
water
crickets
cockroaches
and water bugs.
God. All right, next
We'll
topic.
get rid of them. All right, so let's ask you some questions about Tarrant County. We still need a theme song for this. Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? I'm a pretty new Texan. Does anybody frequent 377? Well, technically I drove 377 all weekend because the main highway running through the middle of Junction is 377.
Same highway?
Yeah, I kept making that joke.
And it goes all the way up to
We're on Denton Highway.
Oklahoma.
Yep. We're on Denton
How
Highway.
far does it go north?
To Oklahoma, the border, right?
And it goes past that. I'm pretty sure it goes.
Does it
dips into-
change at the border? Does Oklahoma change the number?
I don't know. Man, do you know what's weird? We don't have many listeners from Oklahoma. Like we've never gotten an email from an Oklahoma listener, and we've taken shit on them. Like they should have
Do
talked.
they have
shit.
the internet?
It's a good question.
A lot of Native Americans up there. Do they have the internet on the reservation? Are they allowed to? Because they do keep that stuff off. But they have casino. Well, we have WinStar. There's internet at WinStar.
It's just, I don't know. I think it's just maybe people from Oklahoma don't like you
internet
and me.
That could be
That's
true,
probably
too.
what it is.
That's probably what it
They
is.
think we're fucking
morons.
Yeah.
So 377 goes up through Roanoke, through Denton, and it goes through Pilot Point on the east side of Lake Ray Roberts, Whitesboro, Collinsville, Willis.
What you talk about, Willis?
And yeah, when it crosses, it stays 377. So it goes all the way up to,
Chicago.
It might.
Minnesota. Is it 35 goes to Minnesota, doesn't it?
Maybe, yeah. I think so.
That's a trip we should take on a weekend.
Just take off from Minnesota?
Fucking like take
Why would I want to go to
8
Minnesota?
Adderalls and just fucking go, man.
377 ends
During the middle of the winter too.
in Stroud, Oklahoma.
That's where it ends?
Yeah.
Is there a big like hotel and stuff that you can stay at? Or anything to
there's just-
signify it?
There's the ending of it? No.
Yeah, like you're at the end. This is where your life ends.
This is
and
where hope has failed you.
This is where hope has failed you.
And the inmates are running the asylum. So, but it goes all the way to Mexico. The Del Rio. It starts in Del Rio.
So it's primarily across a state
State cross,
highway type
head
thing.
up through
right?
Oklahoma. So, this guy has a question. Do you frequent this highway, 377? How often do deer jump on the road? I'm always driving home around 10 to 12 p.m. I like to speed. Should I be more wary of this? My mom has been on my case telling me to drive slower. How often do you see deer on 377?
Is that a question for me?
Yeah. And well, the problem is, where the fuck are you on 377?
Well-
if you're down where we were in Junction, there were deer every 100 yards.
If she's scampering across the street and she has deer legs, like baby deer legs, she's just twitching and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
means you've done a good job. What do you worry about where you're at?
Okay.
It's
What if-
there. It's there.
What
It's
if
there. Just take some digging.
What if she starts crawling away
That's when you put 3 chambers.
in her back?
Yep.
All right, Arts Goggle 2019.
That's why I'm saying we got cursed. Some witch has heard our show and heard us make these stupid fucking terrible jokes.
Because they are terrible.
And now we've been cursed by
We
the
are
water
cursed.
bug voodoo people.
All right, Arts Goggle 2019. Who's going? Are you an artist selling anything? Any tips for first timers?
Yes. If you see a dude with his hat on backwards because he's covering baldness and probably some dad pants and maybe a fucking Pantera shirt,
Asking for an autograph?
buy that dude a beer and get him high. That's your 2 tips.
That's your first time. Are you going?
When is it?
The 19th.
of October. That's my birthday weekend.
I know.
Apparently, someone's going on a trip that weekend to find herself.
On your birthday weekend, someone's going on a trip.
Yeah. Which is cool. I'll get to hang out with my kids. But still, yeah, how shitty is that?
So do you have them 3 weeks in a row?
I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what's going to happen. But I know I want to celebrate my birthday. Maybe we'd order pizza or go to Burger King or something.
Fat Burger?
I really would like to get a group of people and go to medieval times. I love it fucking there, man.
We could do that.
Yeah, I think they've forgiven me by now.
Or they've taken your
For
picture off
touching
the wall?
for touching the waitress's arm hair.
Huh. Well, you can take the family down to Arts Goggle. I mean, there's cool stuff down there for kids.
Arts Goggle's awesome.
Arts Goggle
Yeah.
is fun.
I've only gone a couple of times, and both times it's been a blast.
Where's a good place to buy some brisket for smoking?
Brisket for smoking.
$3.77. When you see a dead deer on the side of the road with 3 slugs in its back, that's a great brisket for smoking.
That's a ripe one. You can still use that. Man, all right. I know this. If this is a real question, I'll try to answer it the best way I possibly can. From what I've heard, all the fucking dudes that are badass, that have these badass barbecue places that we've ate at, I mean, we've ate at a few of these, right? They don't just get their meat from one place. It depends on what kind of cook you're trying to do, what you're smoking, and all. There's a bunch to it. So you got to know. There has to be more details to buying your meat. I will say this.
What kind of brisket are you making?
Exactly.
Are you roasting
We need
it?
more details.
Are you smoking it?
Now,
Are you...
check this out. If you're having tablitas or anything that's fucking awesome in Mexican culture, fucking go to these meat shops. These I forgot the name of them. They have them. There's several up in Denton, and basically what they are, it's like a full-on Mexican type butcher and deli and everything. It's fucking awesome. That's
like in a Fiesta?
Yeah. Well,
Grocery store?
no. Well, Fiesta's a little bit too mainstream, man. That's been around. That was like a Walmart down in Houston for a while.
I think they're owned by Minyards. They're the same company that own
Yeah,
Minyards.
yeah. That's gentrification, homie. We're talking about real deal Mexican meat market. I bet you Jeff knows listening right now. He can tell us the name of one.
I bet
They're
you
all over. They're all
people
over.
that are-
That's where you get your meat, bro. Because they'll throw the ones that they have that are already pre-marinated and soaked and ready to rock, like rocking like docking, smack yo mama. Let's make some brisket tacos.
This just in.
Matt's over the top tonight.
Carniceria.
Tell them to go. Yeah,
the
that's
word.
it. That's it. Yeah. You got to find these
Carniceria.
places, man, and they're all over the place.
That's what you need to find.
Yeah.
We got 2 more here, real quick. Hiking trails in DFW. Where's some good hiking trails at that you
All right.
won't be mugged?
Okay.
What are some of your favorite hiking trails?
By New Fine Arts, there's a trail that goes behind the building.
What?
Oh, no, Tarrant County. Shit.
Tarrant County.
Damn, I'm just so Dallas now.
You are so Dallas. We may not be able to do this segment much longer.
Is this someone to ask us about the, someone's trying to go on a spirit walk is what's going on here.
Maybe. Let's see what this says here. It says beginner to intermediate.
Yeah.
Not Trinity Trails level
That
easy,
place-
but also I'm not trying to have to do parkour to reach the destination.
The Eagle Mountain Lake, that place that has the nature center, that's a cool place where all the alligators and stuff.
That's
are supposed-
Lake Worth.
Lake Worth, yeah, not Eagle Mountain. That place is badass. But then my favorite, though, honestly, and it's in Tarrant County, is the North Shore Grapevine.
What
I
about?
love that area.
Well,
It has some of the best
you'll get
mountain
ran
biking.
over by bikes.
But there's also trails you can walk on and trail
What
run.
about the Tandy Hills?
Gateway Park? You can have some butt sex while you're out there, man.
I
Just
wasn't
get
gonna
after.
say anything about that, but yes, you could. And it may be by a famous country singer. You never know. Ty Herndon, what you up to?
I love Gateway butt sex talk.
Freaking Ty Herndon.
There's nothing
Whatever
wrong.
happened to
There's
his
nothing
career
wrong
after
with
that?
having a park in your city that's renowned for butt sex and trails. Man, it's kind of cool. I played kickball there once.
I played disc golf out
It's
there
fucking
and was
awesome.
propositioned
By me?
by
Was it?
by my fellow players. It was very weird. You know what we could do over here in these brambles? What? What can we
Man,
do?
man, Tim and Jason are way over there.
What
Come
are
here.
they doing?
Come here, man.
Zip.
Tim's like, where'd they go?
Where'd they go?
Holding the branch of a tree. Oh, look at that butt sex over there. Is that Dustin and Matt?
And Ty Herndon,
And
the famous country singer.
and a bunch of water bugs?
Was? Never mind. I'm stopping there. All right, last one.
I like the segment spurs a lot of conversation.
It
It's
does
really good. I
spur
like
a lot-
this.
That's
I
why
like
we
this.
have it. Where's the
Yeah.
best grilled cheese and tomato soup in Fort Worth?
Oh man, it used to be Lee's way up north. There was this place called Lee's Grilled
Is
Cheese.
that still in Tarrant County?
Yeah, it was. It was on the edge of Keller. It was like right there by
okay.
that academy at
North Tarrant?
North Tarrant.
North Tarrant Parkway?
They used to have this place called Lee's Grilled Cheese, and now
Oh, yeah. I remember that place. Right there on the hill.
yeah,
Yeah, that place was good. By the
fucking
by the
awesome.
7-Eleven. Yeah.
And I don't think they're open anymore, but they still have the food truck. I think for some reason.
That's the fire truck, isn't it? Isn't
Is
Lee's
it?
Grilled Cheese a fire or an old school bus?
I don't know. It might be, but dude,
They're always at Arts Goggle.
man, if you can, yeah, they
They're
are.
always at Arts Goggle.
If you can find Lee's Grilled Cheese, that's where you go get your grilled cheese, man.
Yeah, that is a good grilled cheese. They have tomato soup?
Oh yeah, I think so. But that's
I know where the best place for grilled cheese tomato soup is.
where.
Freaking across the pond.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Across
I've heard
the pond
that.
has
I've
some
heard
really
that.
good stuff.
I want to try their fish and chips.
Well, that's pretty basic British of you.
I just like fish and chips, man. It's one of my favorite British dish. I think it's the only one. But yeah, it's my own.
That's not their only one.
Hey, man, you got to admit, I
You want
love
some bread pudding.
our listeners over in overseas. Yeah.
Oh.
Our English listeners.
Should we talk about this?
Check this out. Hey,
Yeah.
I got one thing to flex on you. Your cooking and your food is shit. It's pure fucking something that someone from Texas or the South
I'd like to give a shout out to James in the chat room. Keep
would
going.
fucking shit out our ass and feed to our kids because it's shit. It's just crap, man, compared to what we got over here. You got to admit. Oh, I'm the asshole here now, huh? You're going to lay out on this one too, huh?
No, I'm just
You're
letting
going to
you
lay on
talk.
the black cuckold and now this.
No, I'm just pulling up the email I have here about us being syndicated on British radio now.
Yeah, okay.
What the fuck is with this?
And who agreed to it?
I don't know. They just started doing it. That's what
thought
I
you-
wanted to bitch about.
Well, see, I thought you had a conversation
I
with
did
them.
not have a conversation. I thought you had a conversation.
Didn't say one fucking word to him. So this guy just played us out. It's like featuring us.
And now we're featured. Look, okay. Where's
No, we
this
have a
at?
time slot.
I know.
We
So-
didn't agree to any of this.
This guy goes, "Hi there. This is on July 11th. Hi there. I work with."
Did you go all the way back? Because
Yeah, I'm going all the way back. XRPR Radio,
Tell me when we responded to this.
and we're looking to extend our programming with some new podcasts and shows as we relaunch the radio station. Blah 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 blah.
Code for we're looking to make money off of
We're
independent
looking off
podcasts
free
that
stuff.
don't make money. Yeah.
And that's basically what it says here. We don't need anything other than you from your permission. However, we do have an on-site chat box, our own version of iTunes with the lowest rates that exist on the planet.
Yeah.
We do encourage our producers to join the chat during their own and other shows and encourage their artists to sign music to all of our associated DJs, promoters, blah, blah, blah. We want free shit. So we offer a minimum of 2 slots per week, Prime UK time and 1 Prime USA time.
Hey, at least he's not asking us to pay $1,000 a month.
Our shows are global broadcast, and we are broadcast in England, Ireland, Scotland, France, Turkey, Ohio, Atlanta, Spain, China,
Yeah.
the Philippines, and
Yeah.
more.
Well, I guess we should say hello to all these people.
Howdy, everybody around there. It says
Hey.
shows typically gain
This will
1,000.
probably be the only episode you'll hear from us.
You get 1,000
But-
listeners per hour of broadcast. Blah blah blah, and it's this long thing. No response. Then on September 22nd, sorry it's taken us long to get to this. We got thrown a few curveballs recently, but are releasing our new schedule shortly. I will be back with you soon. The next day, your show will be broadcast Thursdays from 5 p.m. in the UK.
Yeah. What's so good, mate?
Let me know your time zone, and I'll convert it for you. It's not that
Don't
fucking
send
hard
us an email
to
too, because I know
figure
that's a
out time
joke.
zones.
It's a joke. It's a joke. I know that people from the UK don't say good day, mate. So don't fucking send us emails about how you're pissed off because I said good day, mate. That's the fucking genius of the joke. assholes.
We will add a second slot in the coming weeks as we figure out what our final program broadcasting will be. Then we will add.
Wait.
We will slowly go
Get to
through
the part
your
where he talks about
archive
how much
shows.
money we're going to get. That we're going to get paid.
First off, there
When are
was
we getting to
never a
that?
response to this guy ever. So, hello, UK. You're listening to a pirated broadcast,
and Ohio,
and we're not making any money off of this. And they are stealing our show and playing it to you. Do we care?
No, I don't think it's. If it's a podcast, it's not stealing because you could go to iTunes and just listen to it anyway.
You could just listen to it, but there the user has to make the selection to get it. This is being broadcast through the air and through the web.
Oh, really? This is on
Yes.
FM radio, huh?
Yes.
Is it? I wonder how I sound on FM radio.
So if the words that get you in trouble in England are bloody.
You can't say bloody, but you can say cunt?
Yes.
How confusing.
I know, but
how bloody cunty confusing is that?
That would be the most fantastic life ever.
So who gets the fine then when you piss off the BBC?
Well, the BBC is their own channel. They're not the FCC. Just because you're in England doesn't mean a letter changes from FCC to BBC.
But if you are the BBC,
and
the BBC is the one that's airing your show, who gets the fine if you say too many things about the BBC and you say the wrong BBC words?
I don't know.
Sounds like we need to look up what BBC stands for.
Are they editing shows?
I mean, I guess they could. Is the husband editing the show, or is the
maybe the husband standing over in the corner, just watching and breathing? yeah, that's what I like watching. Oh yeah, that's what I like watching.
Eye contact. Honey, we talked about eye contact.
Stop looking at me. Look at him.
Dustin, stick your finger back in my butt. Another one. Thomas is getting gold, dude. This whole episode should have its own song.
It should.
All right, so what's the name of this company, at least? Congratulations for ripping us the fuck off.
It's WKRP in Cincinnati. It's
Yeah.
XRP Radio. XRP Radio.
All right, well, good luck to
Thank
you guys.
Good luck.
Yeah.
And appreciate you stealing our shit,
Yeah.
fuckers.
Pay me in dollars, not pounds. Or what? If you're hot, you can pay me
But you
in
know
pounds.
what? We'd like to say hi to all our British listeners out there. And how's the British doing? We like you guys.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna
a big
come hang
fan
out.
of British things, man.
We're supposed to do a British
You
tour.
guys fucked up getting rid of the Lads Max. Nuts and Front and Zoo should still be available to buy.
Yeah.
You guys have taught me.
One of the biggest disappointments ever.
Hello, Holly Piers.
Yeah. Yeah. That sucked.
Yeah.
So y'all should do something about that. And if you're
Hi,
serious
Lucy
about us
Pinder.
doing a
How are
tour over there, WP,
Hey.
what is it called? They're going to sponsor this thing. They're going to put us on the road so we can meet the people.
You know what?
We'll make T-shirts.
Here's the deal. XRP Radio, you won't have to pay us a dime if you can get us a show at Royal Albert Hall.
There we go.
We'll
I think
do
we
a
got
live
deal
show at
right
Royal
here, man.
Albert Hall.
We got a deal right here.
And Adele will open
You know what's
for us.
funny? If that actually happened,
Muse and Adele will open for
if
us.
that actually happened, we'd probably have more people show up to that than if we did a show at the Haltom City Theater.
I bet you, I guarantee you're right.
Yeah, because everybody hates us here.
Well, they'd be like, we just see those assholes all the time.
Yeah,
It's
and
not
then
that important to go see them sit up on a stage in the
like over
Haltom
here.
Theater.
Over here, they're laughing at us. Over there, they're laughing with us.
Yes, especially if Adele and Muse are opening for us.
Oh, I didn't get that. I didn't see that in the contract.
That's what I just said. If they will never have to pay us a penny if that happens.
You're not gonna get Oasis. You do it at Manchester City's stadium, Etihad Field, which I don't even know if that's what it's called, but
That's your team.
I know.
You don't even know what your own team's
Hey,
field is called?
I don't. I need to go
Jason's
over there.
gonna
This is
beat
exactly
your
what,
ass.
This is exactly what we're talking about, and I'm about to beat his ass if he didn't leave me the fuck alone on Sundays and Saturdays. Jesus Christ! I don't fucking need an analytics a lecture about fucking Liverpool. We get it. We fucking get it.
I didn't know he was a Moneyball expert on those teams. Our chats are great.
I know. I mean,
I've given up on it.
I have too.
I'm just
He's
like,
talking to
okay.
himself about Liverpool. He should start a podcast. He should start a goddamn podcast about Liverpool where he just talks to himself about Liverpool.
The football Liverpool
The
club,
football, it'd probably be more
or
popular
the Fort
than this
Worth
stupid
Liverpool
show.
club. They probably would be. They probably would be. Probably
Fuck,
win
I'm
award
worked
next
up
year.
tonight.
You are.
Those roaches, man, and this
All right,
hot redhead. Gosh, she's in my head.
Savannah.
Sweet Savannah.
Didn't you meet her?
Sorry?
You've
When did
met
this
her.
happen? I've met her.
Uh-huh.
No.
Yes.
Did she have her hair like that?
Yes.
She was a red.
She wasn't holding it up like that. I've known.
Did she have that
She's been a
on?
redhead as long as I've known her.
Did she have that on?
That swim. No, she was at the game.
Oh, yeah. Pff, I'm in such la-la land when I'm out to those. Like, oh,
They're just like surrounded.
like
I'm surrounded by
thing that's
beautiful
fucking-
women.
I am now. My apartment.
Okay, Corby.
So, no, but here's the deal. Jerry
You
Jones
need to
did a
stop
great job.
saying
That's
that.
a
I'm never gonna
badass.
get to come over.
Why? About what? My apartment?
Yeah. How close it is
You-
to certain establishments. That they're scooters.
You have an automatic invite anytime you want.
I know, but it sounds
I
like
run
so
the
much
house.
fun. I may never leave.
Yeah, it would be fun.
There's a pool.
We're trying.
There's a
We're trying.
podcast studio.
Seth and I are trying our hardest to be alone, and then
each
when we
other?
are alone, you'll be invited. You can sleep next to Seth.
When does
I
Leaf
get my
come
room.
back? When does
Hmm?
Leaf come back?
I think she's back actually, but we're trying to get her to go crazy, and you are allowed in then.
So you were at home just a little bit ago. You did not see her around?
No,
So she comes back
I was
tonight?
playing with my fleshlight.
God damn it. That's another thing. You're right there next to all the cool stores where you can buy fleshlights like crazy.
All right. Wait, I had a train of thought going. Oh! That it was the Jerry Jonestown AT&T, man. Jerry Jones fucking built an amazing stadium. I hate it, but it's awesome. It is awesome. You have to admit, it's fucking awesome.
You know.
It doesn't. It's not like football. It's more like WWE, but it's awesome.
I'm kind of bored of it now.
But well, fucking quit. We can say way more. We can tell the real story.
No.
Unedited. Just kidding. No, but here's the deal, though. The thing is, I have too much ADD, which, by the way,
Okay.
But anyway, I have too bad of ADD. So when I go into that place, I meet a beautiful redhead, and I have a thing for redheads. It's obvious. Look at my track record. Check my stats, my neck, the tattoo on my neck. So for me to meet that woman right there and not even remember it means it's fucking overload. It's sensory overload up there. How would I not even remember meeting her?
And she's from New York.
See? And she's very in shape and just beautiful.
So you're blaming the stadium on
That's
not remembering what's going on in your life.
That's my quarterback. That's my quarterback, man. What's that from? You know what that is? It's T.O. when he's talking about Roman, when everybody was jumping him and he broke down, had a manic episode or whatever his deal was. That's who we should try to get on the show.
T.O.? Can we get his
Dude.
monkey on? No, Des Bryant had the monkey. He had the pet monkey. Dallas Bryant? What's the name of the monkey? Yeah.
Which was fun. I got to tell you something off the mic that a buddy of mine was going to do to troll one of the radio stations. And we know one of the dudes that works at this radio station, and it would have been gold, but we chickened out.
All right.
Next topic. Topic wheel.
This is the final topic
It's a
of the
topic
night.
wheel show.
Where are we at?
Roach free right now. Oh, no, we're not. We're not roach free.
That's a water
On the
bug.
chair.
Hold on. Let me be the man here.
That's gone. Man, this is the Papa Roach show. You need to, there it goes. Title of the show, Papa Roach. Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation. No breathing. Don't
The
give
title
a
of this show will be Last Resort. All right, so here's the breaking news.
Breaking news.
Let me hit this.
Dun, 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 dun,
We're going to end the
dun,
show on a downer because we tend to do that. Where's the breaking news sounder? It is right. Nope. This one.
Do that again in that order.
Love you.
Nope.
I love you.
Stop. There we go. Hit the wrong one.
That's like us dropping to hell. Like we get shot. Think about it. Do the shot.
TMZ,
Shot. And then. Dustin
Oh,
and Matt,
shit. Here we go again.
you finally have fallen.
All right, so this was brought to my attention earlier today through a text message, and I'm allowed to talk about this now. That on November 9th,
November 9th.
that will be the last episode of the Funky Town podcast.
What? Man. Wish it could have given me a little heads up on that one, dude.
I wanted
You wanted
real
to get my
response.
reaction, huh?
I wanted real response because it
What the?
hit me hard.
Oh, shit. What? So we win.
I don't think there's a contest. of
We
who
win,
wins.
dude. Now we can quit. What's
Oh.
November 9th will be the last show. November 10th
The
will be the last J. Jones.
Jones.
And we win. We won. We won. We shot the BB gun. That's how it's done, son.
I think we're already the longest running consistent podcast. Whiskey Boy's been around longer, but he hasn't been consistent.
Whiskey Boy takes breaks.
Yeah, he takes.
Then we win. It's that's the deal, man. We win. He has to buy us lunch
Who,
at
Jeff?
the lodge because we won. Him and Joe. And Zach.
I don't think it was a contest.
I just made it one.
Well,
We
you
won.
just made it a contest, but I don't think it was.
So what's
set
the
up to-
deal? What did they just? Was there been an official announcement?
By the time this show goes live, it will be.
So what is he going to say? What the reason is, or are we just supposed to? Is it just run its course, or is their studio overrun with water bugs?
He told me not to
Get into that.
get into it on here, but I'll tell you, it's you.
It's me.
He had to stop the show because you've become too Dallas, and so.
I thought you were going to be like, he has cancer.
No.
And
No,
I'd
no,
be
no,
like,
no.
well, damn. I'm kidding.
No.
We don't joke about cancer on this podcast show.
I'd rather just keep your eyes out. He'll explain why. I'd rather let him
Keep
do it.
my eyes out. Man, okay, now I'm going to get whacked?
No, you're not going to get whacked. Just keep your eyes on social media. He'll post about it. He'll talk
Oh,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah. I got you.
But
I wasn't
I'd
ask-
rather it be in his words than
I was doing
mine.
a show when I was asking what the reason was. I know you're not going to tell me when we're doing the show. I mean, the last thing we need to happen.
Never mind. It's posted on Facebook now.
The last thing
Would
we
you
need
like
to
me
know,
to read it?
No,
Would
no,
you
no,
like
no,
to
no.
read
Wait,
it?
wait, let me make my point. The last thing we'd want in the world of podcasting would be a bunch of British fucks knowing why the Jeffrey Lord podcast quit.
Well, we don't
Man,
do
that
the show for the Brits.
That was funny, dude.
We don't.
And it was a tie back. It was a wraparound to
I
earlier
think
in
the
the,
reason
show.
we're a part of this British thing,
They want to kill us?
our Iron Maiden coverage,
Had to be.
had to be totally. They're like, dude, you guys are bros with Bruce Dickinson. He's our savior. New wave of British heavy metal. So, would you like for me to read what he says? And you can say what it is? You're even quoted in this.
I'm quoted. Oh, by Suck It Stubbs.
Yeah. Would you like to hear it?
So they just got that badass picture drawn of him with
That
Suck It
Ian
Stubbs
did.
on the
It was Suck
bod.
It Stubbs. Yeah. Ian did a
Bod.
badass job on that poster.
Well, I guess we can have it now.
I don't know. I guess we can have everything.
The roaches.
So,
yeah, read it. Go ahead.
it says,
do it.
I'm going to read it right now.
This is breaking news.
I could read you our long threads back to and forth to each other,
That's
but
no, we're fine. Let's just
You may-
do the
you may
do the
cry.
state- just so I really
So-
did piss off some people.
So Funky Town Podcast is coming to an end. After almost 6 years, I'm hanging up the headphones. I'll have one more episode, an episode where I reflect, explain why, and talk about future ideas. I'm not going to do that here now. Here and now, I want to ask you to come to our farewell show. It'll be the night of Thanksgiving, but Funky Town style, so it's called FTP Presents Fakesgiving 2019. This is a fucking marketing ploy. He's not really into it.
He's just starting to get some free food, man.
If you have ever listened to, been a guest of, or a part of the show, I'd love for you to be there. The lineup is perfect.
I was never invited to be a guest. Thank you very much.
I think you were several
Every
times.
time I hung up on Zach. Every time I hung out with Jeff. Every time I hung out with Joe, I was like, when am I going to be on the show? When am I going to be a featured guest on the show? Never once.
You went with me. We went as a show.
When?
A couple times we went over there.
Still, I wanted some.
You wanted it to
some
be all
glory
by
hole,
yourself?
Some glory hole.
You wanted it all to be you?
Yeah.
Not
Never got asked
just our
on.
show.
Hey, if you have a podcast and you want a featured guest, I will rent myself out
Like a whore.
like a whore.
So,
One that
says-
shaves, though.
All right, let me
Like a
continue
whore
this.
that shaves.
If you want to, the lineup is perfect. There'll be some sort of open mic at first. If you want to be a part of that email me or message me because time slots are limited, and he wants you to do stand up on the open
I
mic.
should,
You
but I'm
should.
scared.
Why? You were
And
working
I've got
it all
too much
out.
shit going on.
Well, you got plenty of time. It's November 9th.
I know you guys keep saying that on all this shit that we're trying to do, but man, fucking time flies. And I'm also trying to build a nuclear career in nuclear physics. I'm trying to become a nuclear physicist.
Okay. Let's see here. We will have Rex doing his thing. He's full of gratitude. He even has a song that goes, I wake up early in
Maybe
the morning
Addison
counting
Seaton will play it.
blessings. Rex is cool, and if you haven't seen him, this is the perfect setting. Joe Savage is a staple on the show. He comes on the first podcast of the year every year to make sure we kick off the show in style and with intent. Joe Savage is some sort of Texas Buddhist beatnik to me. He somehow manages to rap poetry with Texas twang and Zen-like outlook. To close out the show, there couldn't be a better band to represent the Funky Town podcast spirit. Garage Barrage is one of those bands that brought me pure joy. Their music is infectious, sometimes silly, and just strikes every right chord in my soul. My love for that band is as pure as the music they make from the garage while drinking Zimas and eating pizza. That's better than smoking pot and eating pizza, like those bands we make fun of. The flyer was made by Ian from Garage
Our bands.
Barrage, and it is everything. I hope to see you November 9th. Stay tuned for the last episode coming next week. Stay funky.
Well, breaking news. You heard it first on the Jerry Jonestown Massacre podcast show from America, Texas, Fort Worth, in Tarrant County, Northeast Tarrant County.
I don't think they heard it first. I mean, it was on Facebook 40 minutes ago.
I'm talking to our British listeners.
Oh,
okay?
the British listeners.
Yeah, they don't know who the fuck Funky Town podcast is.
Well,
Or do they? Is he on this thing too?
I don't think so. I don't know. I didn't ask.
He got his one show in, was like, fuck it, I quit. Thanks a lot, Britain.
These Brits aren't for me.
Yeah.
They use cunt too much.
Yeah. Well, that sucks.
It does suck.
But we won.
Still don't think it was a competition.
Is that my knife that I threw? Are you fixing my knife that I broke when I threw at the third Papa Roach that flew down from the heavens?
No, I'm not.
What time is it? Have we had enough? I gotta go back to Dallas. My hood.
We're getting close, but
My
is that all you
scooter-
have to say about it?
My scooter gang. No, I don't think this is the last we're going to talk about it though.
I don't
You just
think it
hit
is
me out of nowhere.
I know.
So
I just
I'll
wanted
say,
full. It hit me out of nowhere at like noon today as I'm trying to do
you
my
didn't-
fucking job.
This didn't come up when you were out at like y'all didn't talk about it when you were at the on the spirit trip.
On our spirit trip out to shoot stars. No, he mentioned it, but I was like, okay, like we've talked about it. I'm done with this fucking podcast, or,
Yeah.
Like, well, he didn't say it like we say it, but we've always been like, God damn, I could do so much other stuff, and blah blah blah. But
About to have 3 bands, so
we're stupid and keep doing this thing because we're just gluttons for punishment.
well, because it's gotten us all laid.
Yeah, yeah, it has.
With each other.
With each other. But yeah,
We need to get on Legion of Skanks. We need to go see those guys.
what?
Legion of Skanks, man. That's where we fit in. Bunch of dumbasses.
Are they from around here?
All our friends are leaving us. No, hell no. They're Joe Rogan's friends up in New York.
Oh,
I think.
so.
I think they're from New York. They're comedians.
I want to put together a plaque on the wall.
That says we won.
No, of our fallen podcast
I know.
brethren.
In memoriam.
In memoriam.
Yeah.
Memoriam.
We need to have that. Because they drop like flies. But we had one come back from the dead.
We have. While you're trying to analyze, we're going to talk about this more because it is pretty hardcore.
What? The Funky Town thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you. I need time to process it. You know when you're at a funeral and you make jokes? because you want to lighten
Well-
it up, and it's how you deal with tragedy. You make jokes.
Yeah.
It's the same thing that I'm doing here. It's really sad to me, and I hate to see them go. But things run their course, and
I mean, eventually we'll be done.
that's my quarterback. Okay,
Eventually we'll be done, and that'll probably be November 10th.
that's my quarterback.
That's when our show will be
Theirs is November 9th. When's the next Tuesday?
done.
The
Savannah
11th.
Savannah isn't showing me. Who's after Savannah?
Savannah.
Oh. That's Savannah's best friend.
When are we going to start having these ladies in on the show? It wouldn't be, you know how many more viewers we would have on YouTube?
So the next show is the 12th of
Can they
November.
rent themselves out to us?
I can. You want me to send a message to Tara?
Yeah, and say,
She's
hey,
no longer DCC.
just because we'd get so much more YouTube traffic if we had them on.
You want to come on our show?
Yeah. What?
This
What?
is what the show would be.
So, did you guys watch the new?
I'm not having anybody in this goddamn
black,
shed until it's sprayed out.
You guys play Xbox?
So,
I like when people can tell without seeing the show that we're talking to someone that is hot.
does that happen a lot?
Yeah, people said we were different people on the singer songwriter that came in, Miranda Kennedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said we were different types.
We were different because we were.
We just met her.
We just met her and
We
didn't
didn't
want to
have any
shock her and scare her.
Yeah,
she was super sweet.
She was sweet.
It wasn't because of anything else.
No. It was. I was. Yeah, we were.
You were.
No, we were extra nice. People said that was the least cussing we've done ever.
No.
We haven't done the vulgar display of
We
non-vulgarity.
did a suicide show that has no cussing.
There was not one cuss word. I didn't say
A
shit or
suicide
goddamn
prevention
once.
show. And we
I
did
guarantee
another
you there's
show.
a cuss word that's on that suicide prevention show.
I don't think so. I think that one was pure.
Was what?
I think it was pure.
Pure?
Both times. Yeah, it was pure.
Hmm.
I think so. I have to go back and listen.
Which reminds me, if you're thinking about suicide, don't do it.
Track 6 on Southern Train. Or it's not Southern Train. Great Southern Train Kill. Track 6? Track 7.
The train starts running at 4:30 in Dallas.
So yes, we had some friends that returned. Well, we'll end on the upper then,
Yeah, we'll end on the upper.
which was
Not on a
out
downer.
of fucking nowhere. Shocking.
Now that
A week ago.
So they changed the name though. I'm confused here. It's the same show except one person,
No, it's all the same.
but they changed the name.
From
Ned to Bed.
yeah, it's the Bed Files now.
Yeah, which I like. Bed Files is
It's
cool.
our-
I like that. I want to be in,
Our good little buddies out west.
yeah, which I still need to go meet.
Yes, we need to go out there and have some
Dude,
fat
every
burger.
time I'm in LA, I'm like, it's too busy of a schedule, and I fucking forget.
Are
and
you
then
going in
I get too
January?
high. I don't know. I might.
I guess
the
Josh
deets.
is going in January now.
I need the deets. That's because he wants to suck someone's dick.
For what?
That's the only reason he wants to go.
To suck someone's dick for zillion symbols?
No.
That's not how that works
Someone's
out there.
dick that plays in a band that's touring right now, or about to tour, and he dresses up like a
Stop.
fucking ninja. It's the only reason Josh wants to go.
So, are you gonna go?
I'm joking. I might, man. I'm single, so there's a lot of things that I do now that I didn't back then. Like I wear condoms now and stuff. That's a lie.
Does the stuff still work?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I need to cut it off.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Just put a rubber. Just
I tell you, man.
put a rubber
Be an
band around it,
incel.
and every day turn it.
These incels are on to something.
So yes, go check out the Bed Files. Go look on iTunes, Stitcher, Dogcatcher, all the podcast apps, and load up the Ned Files. Our buddies from out west.
Which I'm.
And it's kind of badass they're back because it's just like
it's
the
weird
old
that,
show. It's
yeah,
just right
yeah.
back.
And it's
rapping
weird
and
that
singing
because that
things.
was when we first started. We didn't have any podcast friends, and they were one of our first podcast friends.
They were. They counted up there.
Yeah, and
Our
you've actually
compadres.
gone out and hung out with them.
I did. We actually have 2 shows with them in our library. I don't know which ones they are. I have to go look it up. So I can't tell you right now, but go look up
Bed Files.
Bed Files and go give it a listen.
Yeah,
Those
they'll
are
probably
some-
put it on
they're good
iTunes,
dudes.
I bet, right?
It is on iTunes.
Yeah.
It's on
a good
everything.
iTunes.
It's on Spotify. If you got Spotify, go check out Spotify.
Spotify. They getting paid?
probably a lot more than we are from the fucking Brits.
Like I said,
The Redcoats.
don't pay me in pounds, homie. I better get crisp dollar bills.
From the Redcoats.
Yeah. There was a tea party for a reason.
There was.
Don't make that shit come back on you. I'll Tom
Hey.
Brady your ass.
We'll Brexit your ass just like you Brexited the EU.
Just get into fucking British politics. We should do a show
We'll
on British
text it.
politics.
We'll
Fuck
text
yeah,
it
dude.
the Brits.
Fuck yeah, man.
We'll show you what's up.
I'll show you some fucking fish and chips. Spread them cheeks, boy.
Are you back at Gateway Park again? Living out fantasies?
And that's the show.
And that's us. So that ends this week. Well, man, it's been fun.
It's good introducing ourselves to the British people.
We'd like to welcome our friends from the UK. We love you guys, especially those that are from the city of Manchester, as you have a... Matt is a City fan, and
Yeah.
I'm a Red Devil.
Yeah, but check it out. If you actually are listening to us in the UK, all joking aside, send us an email or a message or something. Let us know that you did listen to us so we can hit these motherfuckers up for some money.
We can. We will.
Yeah.
We'll come over there.
They're huge. Huge, I tell you, in the UK.
So the thing between Britain and Texas is we can take our guns home with us and carry them around with us.
Right.
So we
Right,
could just
right,
come
right.
over there. We
Yeah.
have them, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, we can make jokes about dogs.
Yeah. You
that are
guys just have
Nazis
shotguns
and
and
stuff.
knives.
We don't have any problems with jokes about Nazi dogs.
No.
Over there, it's a problem.
Over there, and you got some old bitch up there in some castle just
We
doing
have to-
shit.
I think we're gonna have to re-loop our outro music, man. This might be the longest outro we've ever had.
Oh no, we still have a minute.
Jerry Jones Town Massacre Podcast would like to say we won to the Jeffrey Lord Podcast Show. Funky
It
Town
wasn't a
Podcast. We won.
contest.
We won, and they owe us lunch at the lodge without roaches.
I'll take that.
We'll bring our scooters.
Let's scooter to the lodge. You know what's not going to happen?
What's that? Sex?
No, the mini golf tournament.
Yep.
You know what else is in the air?
The shooting tournament.
The fish camp massacre now.
How is that not? We'll fucking do it ourselves.
We will do that ourselves, and we'll keep the date we have in November.
I'll bring Marlin.
Everybody needs to bring a marlin.
Don't forget, spade and neuter your Marlins.
JerryJonestownMassacre@gmail.com if you want to shoot us an email. It's JerryJonestownMassacre@gmail.com. No, just JerryJonestownMassacre@gmail.com.
Yeah.
And if you're in the UK, I think our
We're doing a
country
corn set.
code is 010-682-593-JJTM would be the phone number. 010-682-593-JJTM.
If you're in the UK and you're flying in, Korn is doing a set at Andy's in Denton on the 27th, right, mate?
26th, and on the
26th,
25th, we were in
25th, we're going to do a set at Fort Worth.
at
Mass.
Mass. And yeah, that's part of the Do For It Showcase. Be a part of that.
Be a part of
There will
me.
be a huge advertising campaign coming up this month for that.
Mhm.
And
All right,
so
man.
watch our social medias and all that. So yeah, we're going to get out of here.
I want you inside of me.
Me? That's why? What? I just want to play some disc golf. What the hell?